to remember what happened last time, because I get the feeling something big happened last time, but it's been like a month, so my memory's a bit...
Whoa. Don't slander. Last session, you met the Guardians. Wow. Some of you, as in I think 2 of you, talked to them, so that's more than I thought was going to happen.
I agree with the cat.
That was a joint session.
So you meet Sisu for the first time, and she calls Rock Crusher Lorax. I mean, close enough, I guess, but it's caught on.
If you call me the fucking Lorax, then Tyra did it.
That is just
That's her name
Sisu,
now,
okay?
Lorax.
So after that,
It's because
Sisu and Rock Crusher talk about the dragon egg and this guy Wolfsbane, who wants Rock Crusher dead, apparently. Then after that, you got the coronation, you meet the 3 guardians with their very extravagant entrances. You find out a bit of information of how all of the guardians chose each of you to be part of their final story of Hulta. Midas chose Otto, Rock Crusher was chosen by Demis, X, who you now know who starts in X, the creator, chose Virtue, and you find out that the Q brothers and the creatures chose Harlow. Well, lucky boy. You meet up with Quinbo in the garden while he's transforming back into Lockwood. You come up with a plan Z that, if needed, Quinn Lockwood can destroy the Guardians on his own. And the session ends with the party plus Quinbo getting taken by the CPTF into solitary confinement. And Opie, Elena, and Ace saw everything. So, I shall describe this. Virtue, you were the first to wake up. You wake up with a massive headache and ears still ringing from the flashbang of last night. You look around you and you are in a completely white room. There's a white floor, white ceiling, white fluorescent lights above you, white walls, and white door that looks like it's vacuum shut. You cannot exit this thing. The only thing in this room is a small hole in the door where you can assume food is passed through, but the hole is covered up and locked at the moment. Thankfully, you aren't alone. You see your fellow friends Rock Crusher Otto, Harlow, and Quinbo next to you. They're all asleep, but you can't really tell if Bo is because you know the whole hollowed out eye sockets thing. Yeah. He kind of just looks like a dead body on the floor at the moment. You try to move, but you feel very restricted. You look down and you notice that you are in a white straitjacket with your arms and legs bound by a chain around your neck attached to the floor. You see that everyone else has the same thing on. Well, everyone except for Bo. Everyone but Bo also has a tag clipped onto their ear and onto one of their scales from Road Crusher. Those tags are FF0805 for Otto, DR0024 on Rock Crusher, HO5786 on Harlow, and ME9530 on you. You can also tell that you don't have any of your armor, weapons, items, or money. And that goes for everyone. The second to wake up is Quinbo. The third is Rock Crusher. Fourth is Otto. And last is Harlow. Rock Crusher, you also realize that you don't have Tiamat with you either.
Nightmare. Well, first I'm going to try and just sort of flex out of a straitjacket.
Just flexing.
Strength check.
Well, I mean, like, I'm going to try and strengthen my way out.
Strength check, sir.
Yes, an 18.
You thrash around, but your restraints do not budge.
Ouchie.
Do we feel like we could still use magic?
It has to be verbal only. because you don't have any of your components and you can't move your arms.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I want. Actually, does it?
White food goes in the silver bowl now.
What?
White food now goes in the silver bowl.
Okay.
Not a plate.
Okay. Gee. Please close the door, please, when you're leaving. Can Can I use Dimension Door to get out the restraints and jacket?
You can try.
I'm just gonna try.
Well, they try. What material is the straitjackets made out of?
The straitjackets look to be made out of some mixture of cloth and another material that you don't know. And the chain is golden.
Oh, if it's golden. Oh, I think I know what it's from.
So, I'm reading this spell, and I'm curious if this could possibly work. I have Produce Flame, where it harms neither you or your equipment.
Good thing you don't have any.
Yeah, but it won't harm me. And I'm thinking it appears in my hand, and my hands are in the straitjacket.
Yeah.
Could I try burning it?
Do you need what kind of things you use? Is it verbal, somatic, components?
Verbal, somatic.
No. If it's somatic, you need to be able to move your hands.
It's both. It's both verbal. It says V and S. So.
Yeah, that means it needs both.
You all look like you're in a bit of a pickle there.
Well, I was actually about to get to this. I could probably get you guys out, but you might get a little singed.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Oh.
Wait. The pet. Hold on. I'm just remembering the familiars.
Well, you don't see none of those guys.
Well, you said they were magical, so I'm assuming they just kind of appear.
You got your dragon,
no.
but Keith is gone.
Hello, you here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of literally anything I can do.
You're pretty flame resistant, right?
I mean,
you don't have to burn your
Quinn is
friends.
here.
I mean, but he's pretty flame resistant.
Yes, but are you forgetting? And Quinn holds up both of his hands.
Yeah, what about it? I burn Hollow out of a straitjacket, and then he gets the rest of it.
Quinn, could you please?
Gold has a very
low.
You know what? If you want to burn your friends, go for it. I won't stop you.
Quinn, did you please let me out?
We just let's just.
You're kind of like looking at Roger, like Quinn.
I don't want to be set on fire.
I'm just snowballing. I'm spitballing.
Okay.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest, Rock. I don't trust. I don't want to be burned.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I burn you. I'm saying I burn Harlow, and then he's out of the straitjacket, and then he gets the rest of us out with his hands.
So, are you able
to
just focus on one area?
Why don't you look down and do yourself?
Yeah, exactly. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, that sounds even better.
You flame resistant?
Yes, I am.
Aren't you flame resistant?
But, see, the way my sort of face works is it sort of sticks out more than you guys with your weird flat faces. So
do it as your feet.
The best. What my feet are out of the straight. That's not going to help. How's that going to help? It's going to burn my feet.
All right, this is going nowhere. I'll start with Virtue.
Thank you.
Please get out of here.
He stands up and walks over and just taps Virtue on the shoulder, and you just see all of the restraints just fall.
Oh wait, what? He's got his hands.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's why he showed you his hand.
You guys could have said that.
He did say that.
He pointed it out.
Well, you could have
Virtue just
said it
looks.
again.
Virtue just looks at Ricochet like, why?
Really?
He then goes to Harlow and says, "At least you won't have to be burned today."
Yeah, that didn't sound fun.
And he also gets rid of your restraints as well.
Okay,
Yes.
before he gets to me, I'm gonna try and like rip myself out of it again just to look cool.
Okay.
So I'm
Strength
gonna
check.
rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage to get advantage. I also have perpetual. Oh, wait, do I have perpetual rage now or something? Who cares? So strength check with advantage. Yeah, fuck, that's a 17.
Well, you try again. It is not successful.
I'm like rolling around on the floor now, trying to pull myself out of it.
And then goes to Otto. And last, he gently just like slightly touches Rock Crusher and then moves as far away from him as possible. Not out of fear, sort of out of like confusion. Just is he always like that?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
I did it, guys. I'm free. I made it.
Good
I
job.
did it. Go me.
Good for you.
Just let him believe.
Okay. What next?
You see the little hole in the door slide open, and 5 bowls of white rice get thrown onto the floor, and the window quickly shuts.
I'm a carnivore. Person's supposed to respect dietary requirements.
Claire, really quickly, was I able to get like, even though it was like a glimpse, can I get like a general idea on what like the outside was, or was the person just fully blocking this tiny hole?
You didn't see anyone. It looked like these bowls sort of just like floated in on their own, and the only thing you saw past that little hole was another white wall.
I'm gonna kind of look at them and be like, okay, I have one idea. This might work, but it's gonna take all my spell slots.
Okay, how about before I do that, let's just figure out what the door's made of. Might just be as easy as kicking it really hard.
We can't pull an ace and just kick down the door. I'm pretty sure it's stronger than that. I don't think they're stupid.
No
That's
ace
fine.
isn't here.
I'm
Even
gonna
though that's a
spend
specialty.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes just to ritually cast Identify on the door, see if it's got any magic. It's a magic door.
Okay, have fun with that. Does anyone want to do anything while he sits for 10 minutes looking at this door?
I was going to examine the food. I don't know if I could try it. Tell if there's anything fucked with it, or if it's just normal.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my new dice.
It's full of fluoride.
It's full of cyanide
I mean,
trying
I'm
to kill
pretty
you.
sure. I'm pretty sure they told us that we were sentenced to death, so I'm not taking any chances with the
Public
food.
execution.
Don't wanna
They
be
wouldn't
poisoned.
kill you in a cell, would they?
How
I mean,
do
who
I know
knows?
that? 18.
Yeah.
They could
It's-
drug us for all they care.
It's just white rice,
Okay.
and it looks stale too.
Oh.
Could be worse.
I eat my rice while I wait.
Nice.
I feel like they're planning something because it's kind of odd how they didn't restrain Quinn. But then again, with who he is, or just put him in the same room as us.
And honestly, it seems like really bad prison management.
First use is, I guess, gonna inspect the room. Like, if I'm assuming there's no vents, there's no nothing. It's just white walls, white floor, and a door with a hole with another wall.
It's all white.
And it's all white.
You're in a white room.
Are they
And
padded?
I'm guessing there's no vents, so very poor
Nope.
circulation.
Mm-mm.
Yep, this area
So
is hella stale.
The ventilation is the every once in a while when the little hole opens to give you white rice.
So something tells me if Rock Crusher was to blow fire, we would have been really fucked.
They'd survive, maybe.
It's good fire. It's not like smoky fire. It's nice, clean.
Oh, you're setting a
total combustion.
cloth on fire.
Fuck
and
is
it smokes
clean
and you-
fire.
It's
Are we
fire.
skipping past that?
I don't really know what clean fire is, but
You guys,
Your head will hurt less if you just stop asking questions.
I'm making statements.
Bad ones.
At this point, we stopped questioning Rock.
What's up with the door, Claire?
Okay. This door looks like it has some sort of magical seal shut, but other than that, it looks to be bolted on all sides, and it's almost fully, like, cemented shut. It is a very strong door, which you will not get through simply by throwing your body at it.
What is the nature of the magic of the door? Is it just like reinforcing?
It's reinforcing, and there seems to be some sort of protective seal over it from any form of magic as well.
Okay, cool. The door is pretty solid. We're not about to get through that with magic or strength.
Wow.
Hmm.
Seems they really want you dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Okay. Idea time. Just saw this play once. Put everyone in a cell. One of us pretends to get into a fight with another one. Then one of you calls for the guards. Oh my god, he's going to kill him. They rush into the room. We jump them. We escape.
Would they care if one of you died?
Yeah,
Well,
They want a
if they haven't
public
killed us already.
execution.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't killed us already.
I mean, I can play dead. I don't have pulse.
That works. Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah. You don't actually need to pretend to be dead. They just need to be in the room. They need to open the door.
I mean, I think someone near death probably would make it look more convincing.
what
Yeah.
am I supposed to be the one screaming out?
Someone is.
As long as they have the higher pitched voice.
Look,
Thank-
Otto,
Yeah.
haven't what is that thing you do? Don't you once in a while just sort of appear in different locations?
The dimension door. Yes.
Yes. Why don't you just take one of us? Some of us stay here. You take someone. You go out and you try and find a way to help us get free.
I could try. I
Albeit
just need
a
to.
distraction.
To be honest, I need a general idea on the outside. I know it's white, but I need more than that, like a picture of the outside. And I can only go so far, so I can't just picture where me and Rock her last word, because that would have been amazing. So I'm
Well,
very
Quinn,
limited.
is there anything you could do?
Well, as myself, not really. If it was Lockwood, maybe, but I don't know if he'd want to help either. This is why I'm not really allowed out much, because I'm kind of useless.
Oh,
Don't be
say
so
that.
hard
You're
on
fine.
yourself. Yeah. I'm sure you're
What can?
pretty good.
I mean, you took us out of those restraints quite quickly, so
Yeah.
is there anything else you would say you specialize in a little bit?
I used to use illusions a lot, but
Okay.
wasn't really allowed to use them much. Oh, I did use this one teleportation spell at some point. And maybe I could.
Don't let
No,
them
but he wouldn't. Ugh.
Who wouldn't?
Lockwood wouldn't, is what it is.
Hmm.
And that being said, I'm pretty sure they would have sort of protected this place against people just teleporting out.
Yes, most likely.
Seems like kind of a shitty prison if any wizard can just disappear from it.
I mean, possibly. You said you need to know the outskirts. Does it have to be recent, Otto, or could it be
It's not
somewhere you've been before?
have to be. It doesn't have to be recent. I just need a vivid idea of it. I does not need to be recent.
Well,
Hey,
obviously we're on Kane. Why don't I mean it's better than all of us being, trapped in a cell. Why don't you go to someplace like
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
that's not gonna work either. Pretty sure.
I can only go about 500 feet.
Yeah, I can do that as well. Or could do that until they stole all my shit.
I
I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, if the bulls can get here magically and the thing's, doing a whole protection thing, maybe if they decided to get us more rice, which I doubt it because they did feed us once per day, I could have gotten someone out in that few window seconds, but
How many times can you do it?
I can only do it 3 times. I am not as skilled in magic as all of you, like all of you, some of you.
Why don't you just try and go outside the room right now, just to
Okay,
see if it works, and then just come back in if it, and just open the door.
I can go outside. Yeah, yeah, I can do that. Let's try it. Cause yeah, I did get a vivid look at on the outside. Though it was just a white wall. I can picture the rest. So yeah, I'll try to use Dimension Door out.
Okay. You try your best to imagine a location similar to the walls that you have seen in this facility before. You start to conjure up, you make a portal, or I guess a door, whatever we want it to be. I'll say it's portal. You make a portal and you start to step through it, but as soon as you put a single foot in it, it shoots you out back into the room, slams you against the wall, and the
Gotcha.
teleportation dissipates.
You
I
know,
know.
I hate to say I told you so.
And you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
I was like flipping them off, like fuck you.
I think my plan is still the best. Obviously, I would say that, but in this situation, it's
You
we could even.
see Quinn Bow stand up straight and start stretching out as you see the small spark in his eyes slowly fade. Oh, as he
Oh god.
takes off
Oh
his
fuck.
head and
Oh
stretches
fuck.
it around and jumbles it, and you see just a cat fall out of his head, and it just disappears as soon as it hits the ground. And he puts his head back on, spins it until it's there, then he pops his neck. Then he turns around to you. Well, look at you all.
Oh, someone woke up.
Yes, it was a great nap.
I
I'm
think
gone for what, 5 minutes, and now you're all of a sudden in here?
I think it's more than 5 minutes.
Way
we
more than
were
5 minutes.
It was
we
more
were
than five
just about
minutes
to
too.
change that. Oh
Oh,
Um,
really? What
yeah, shut up.
fantastic plan do you have in mind, Rock Crusher?
Prison break, dude. If you never it's standard stuff.
Does this look like a prison to you? It's a holding cell for your execution.
Yeah, well, the same things apply. They want to see us dead out there, not dead in here. So one of us tries to kill another person in here, they're probably
Well,
gonna try and
if I were to give you any advice, sometimes it's better just to play it cool, relax, chill back.
want to try and escape during our
Sometimes
execution.
trying to escape isn't the best option, isn't it?
Yes, being executed is always the best idea.
I think he's point there that maybe we should wait until someone tries to escort us out of here.
What? I
Yeah,
would
but
never
you
say
know,
such a thing.
you think if we're gonna try and do that, there's gonna be a fuckload of guards escorting us. They're gonna make a whole fucking show and dance of it.
well,
That hasn't stopped you before, has it?
For real, Rock. Do you...
Well, actually, I did break out of myself last time.
I was about to say, are you
See,
doubting your ability to handle multiple? You're here with Harlow, after all.
Yeah, with
No,
both of you
I'm
are.
not. Okay, you want me to? I'm not doubting my ability. I'm doubting all of your abilities.
ouch, you should take that as an insult.
Okay,
I do.
At this
yeah,
point,
Yeah,
do.
it's a normal thing.
I mean, Harlow's cool. He's I.
Well, you do whatever you'd like. I have to go get some popcorn. See you later.
Okay, cool.
He
And
just
there
walks
goes.
through the wall.
Oh,
You
there
two
goes
are
Gwen.
you two are kind of squishy. I don't rate your chances in a prison break fight.
Oh, did I ever tell you both that while he was just pretending to be an old man, I ended up being the one to save him from getting stabbed by one of those cane officers?
Yeah, it
Well,
was pretty
that's
cool.
good.
Like full neck stabbing. It was pretty hardcore. It was pretty sweet. Wasn't a fight though.
Well, I mean, all we can do now is kind of just wait. I don't see us getting out anytime soon.
Wasn't fighting multiple armed guards whilst being unarmed in a densely populated area during a public execution. You will not have a stronger force. Like, there won't be any more guards, police, whatever, at that single time is when we're about to be executed.
Well, even if the door opens once, maybe Otto can try and see a little bit out.
But you don't even need to be able to see. Like, with Dimension Door, I can just say 20 feet to my left, and boom.
As long as we're able to at least imagine the area, it doesn't.
Or you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight down. Well, so it said in the pamphlet I got when I got my cloak.
But as we saw, teleportation, at least around here,
Exactly.
does not work.
So, I would go back to my original plan. Can't
Quinn
hurt to try.
knows a lot more than we do, and how he operates in strange ways. I don't think
Okay,
he'd
and
want to see us get killed.
was Quinn chosen to lead the final story of Hulta?
Were you?
Yes, actually, I was. So were you, and so were you, and so were you. I am him.
Yes, but you act like you are the only factor here.
I'm open to suggestions. Okay, any ideas other than wait to be executed?
Well, there really isn't other we just tried teleportation. Didn't work. I'm assuming none of the magical means, at least if we're not Quinn, work. So there's not much we can do, and as you probably already stated, that door cannot be just kicked in.
Rock
We're
Crusher,
going to have.
what is your
Mhm.
passive perception?
My passive perception. 15. It went up.
Vaguely, from behind the door, you and only you hears, "Hey, mister! Hey!"
Hmm?
And then you hear a scratching on the door. "Hey, mister!"
I'll go over to the door. She's like, stop whining at me. Put my sort of ear hole to the door.
"That's not very nice, Rock Crusher."
Is that who I think it is?
You only
Do I
got a few options.
recognize the voice?
You recognize it to be the voice you have recently heard of Tiamat, and another one as well. "I told you he
I'm
wasn't gonna respond. Come on, you just gotta trust him. He hasn't hurt me before. He would never do such a thing."
You guys hear me?
"Huh? Yes, sir?"
What you doing out there, damn it?
"Well, I was stuck in this little locker sort of thing, and then I escaped and then found another cat. And she said that she wanted to find where you were. And
Two
it's
cats.
hard not to find you. Yeah, I have a little
What's
gift for you, but I can't open the door to give it to you, so
this is good news. Is it like a door handle or anything? You know what a door handle is, right?
I don't. Do you know? Yeah, there's uh, not a door handle, but sort of a keypad. You scan a hand or a key card, something like that.
Huh.
No handle though.
Just bear with me a second. Guys, good news.
Yeah, I saw you talking to a door. I thought either you went
Yeah,
insane
there
or
is.
something
I
happened.
thought he went crazy.
Yeah, I thought you were too.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. There is currently two cats outside this door. One of them Tiamat. One of them is an unknown cat, but also one that wants to help.
I am so happy I gave you that speak with animals.
Interesting.
I gave that power to myself. I manifested that.
Did not, but okay.
I am
Oh,
fit.
I have a
Virtue
letter
walks
too,
over.
just for you.
Huh? What was it?
I have a letter. I just can't find a way to. Oh,
Gonna hold.
hold
Gonna
on.
hold
Give me a second.
Like shimmy it under the door.
You see a small part of the letter poke through the bottom of the door.
Sort of just like claw at it, try and pull it under.
Your hands are too big.
Yeah, well, that's why I've got claws. You know, sort of like a little.
Since I said I was walking up to Rakusher, could I possibly try? Seeing I'm smaller.
No, I'm.
Virtue, you can get it with your hands, but your claws don't really help you that much with paper.
Okay,
Thank you.
then. Virtue pulls the paper out and then just kind of hands it towards Rakusher.
Appreciated. Thank you. Let's see what it says.
It says, the letter has a shine to it, and it says, what fills a room without occupying space? Use that to see the full letter.
Air?
Air, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Your presence. My charisma. Hollow smell.
I don't smell that bad.
Sorry that it's cryptic. I can't have anyone finding out that it's us that gave it to you.
Cool.
So
Gonna
what
like
can fill a room?
without occupying. I mean, I would probably say air. Yeah. Seems like the natural.
Air, atoms. I mean, I don't.
What's an atom? Nerd.
Oh, you dumb oaf. Okay, how do we use this?
I speak 4 languages. Fuck you.
5 if you count with animals.
No, that doesn't count the animals.
I speak 4 too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're intellectual equals.
You don't know what an atom is. Okay, enough arguing. The letter.
Okay.
How do we use
Okay.
this?
Question, Claire. Does anyone know what an atom is? Is particle physics a standard part of Hulta?
I mean, technically, but you said weirder things, so I don't care.
All right. Fair.
So, we need to use air.
Blow on it?
Yeah. Is it?
I think it might be something a bit stronger than just blowing on it, but let's give it a try.
You try like waving it around in the air? Maybe it's heat activated? Don't burn
Oh.
it.
I'll blow on it, being very careful not to burn it.
You blow on the letter and it does nothing.
No. Well, it was an idea.
Light fills the room. Is it like a light bulb or something? How's the room lit?
There's a giant fluorescent lamp above you.
Sort of, I'll hold it up to there, see if it like anything comes through on it.
You do see the rest of the letter show up.
Well, hey.
Which I will send in the you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. It says, hello, friends. Please do not fear, as we have the plan to save you. We haven't added our names to this letter for safety reasons, but you know who we are. You most likely already have a plan for escape in mind, but we have one that may be better than whatever you have in mind. For the only thing you have to do is sit there and wait for the execution day. Leave the rest up to us. Please go along with whatever you are asked. We won't let you die. Sincerely, blank.
That looks like sitting around is what it is.
Also, I'm seeing capitalized letters in there, which
Yeah, same.
definitely
Okay.
hints at some kind. Yep.
Yeah, as figured.
Oh, we go. Oh. I don't know if that F is capitalized for things. I'm gonna skip that F for now. O-E.
What about the H?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. O-H-E. A.
Why can I imagine when Rock's reading this? He's just like, what horrible
R.
Awful
capitalization.
grammar. What the hell?
Yeah.
E.
Oh, he's saying is like, this is horrible
S.
grammar. What the fuck is this?
Oh! Ace of Hearts.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that definitely tells us who's.
I immediately, I was writing it down before Harlow even, before Hunter even said anything. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Wait,
moment
I
it got
wrote
said,
something.
Wait a
it took
second
me probably about
there.
10 seconds. I was like, wait, hold up a second. Those capitals aren't in the right places.
like Rock is holding this up, and Virtue sees the capitalized things, is already putting it
Starts
together.
like writing like in the air.
Oh,
Did you
okay,
get
now
it?
it is.
yeah, we got it.
Okay, great.
What you guys gonna do in the meantime?
Also, do we just hear meowing?
Yeah. You hear meowing
Wait,
from two cats.
Here, I'll cast Speak with Animals quickly.
Virtue's just gonna like look at like the cat meowing. It's like, thank you.
Virtue says thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? Are you sort of in the middle of a prison? They're like prison cats, that a thing? You're like employed here.
No.
Like rat catchers.
No. I'm just a cat, and she was transformed into a cat, so.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, apparently someone has planned to break us out of here. So see you when I see you.
Of course. I'll be around.
Don't be a stranger.
Try my best.
Well,
Looks like we're sitting.
the capitalization in the letter is irregular, and it spells out one of our friends, the one that kicked down your door. I'm
Yes,
also.
but I know. I mean, it was like if they were trying to hide like a secret message inside of a letter, they did it pretty obviously. I
Oh,
feel like they might as well have signed their name at the bottom.
you don't know how smart these fellows are. Seems like they have a bunch of tech and fancy whatchamacallits to make up for intelligence.
Sure.
Well,
I guess we wait.
yeah.
I'm gonna produce a harmonica from somewhere.
Okay.
Just start playing prison music.
Rockcrusher just reaches into his wing and he just pulls out a harmonica.
Make
They
an
didn't take that
illusionary.
from you.
Maybe.
He hit it up his ass.
They really, they
I
did
was
thoroughly
about to say
check
that.
The real question is, at that point, does Ruckrusher just keep a harmonica up his ass as like a just in case?
Every time you hear Rock Crusher fart, it's in D minor.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden, if Rock ever failed a strength, the stealth check, we just hear like a D minor. I did so badly.
Okay, while you guys are waiting around, you hear a familiar-ish voice over an intercom sort of thing above your heads. As you hear Rosetta say, "Good afternoon. We must get some information before your deaths, so please tell your full story on Cain and create your will. We will ensure that your wills will be implemented within the day. Your words will be recorded. You may speak now." You may speak now.
Me? Alright,
Fuck you.
yeah, I'll go first. I agree with them. Go fuck yourself. I leave to Rosetta a big heat steaming pile of Dragonborn shit. Fuck you. Thus ends the will and testament of Rock Crusher, being of sound body and mind.
Is that all? Everything
That
you
is
did not talk about will be burnt.
burnt when.
Is that all? Everything
Well,
you did
fine.
not talk about will be burnt.
Well, fine then. I leave the rest of my shit that you guys stole to my cat Tiamat.
Understood.
Make sure she gets that shit. I'll know.
You may speak now.
Anyone?
Suppose. I would send my belongings to. One pause a millisecond. I need to get his
Remember the
thing.
name. Ah,
Yes.
Also,
Elena's
I
last name is still Gresh, right?
yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Aw.
Shut up.
Aw.
Send my belongings and story to Elena Gresh when
Understood.
I'm gone.
You may speak now.
Which one of us is gonna cave in first?
Harlow, you want to go first?
No, I think I'll let you go first.
I think you should because I don't really have family.
Okay. Well, I think I'll just I'll just have all of my stuff go. Actually, Claire, I'm curious as well, just out of curiosity, because I did think about this. Do I have my tattoo, or did they take that as well? Because that's like that was that was a part of me. But, like, I
You
don't know
still,
if they realize
They
that
just
it's
you
carved
real.
into their
still,
skin.
you
Oh,
still
no.
have your tattoo.
Okay, I was just curious about that. Thank you.
I don't even
How
know.
it turned.
We just see like Harlow's just like bleeding slightly. We just see the little bit of his skin's gone.
I'm actually trying to remember if I know Obi's last name because I can't. I as the player can't remember
Say
it, but
it.
I don't know if Harlow was given it.
You don't
He
know
was
your
given it.
friend's last name.
He was.
Say it. Yes, he
Uh,
was. Do a little research.
Give me like I'm like in the middle of pulling up the NPC list, like scrolling down.
Rackstripe.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
Lily.
Okay, yeah. All of my possessions will go to Opie Ragstripe,
So
Understood. You may speak now.
and you can take my middle finger and shove it right up your ass.
nice one, dude.
All my
Understood.
belongings.
You may speak now.
I wish for all my belongings to be sent to Ty Smith.
Name not found in records. Please speak
Diana
now.
Smith. I wish for my belongings to go to Diana Smith.
Understood. Thank you for your wills. Have a great day.
Why is
Didn't we kill her?
no? They're alive. Ty's alive, but why is he not in the files? What the fuck's going on with him?
That's probably for the best.
Is he? Is he? No, he's alive. No, I remember Harlow's almost cut him in half, but he's alive. He should be.
Thought I did cut him in half.
You cut
Yes.
his arm.
No.
Nope,
No.
wrong person.
No.
No.
He cut my brother down the middle.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you guys kind of had to like put them back together a little bit. I think I remember.
Vex had to
revived
help
him.
me. Vex had to help me put him back together along with Virtue.
We've
It was not a
done a
pretty
lot of
sight.
cutting and slicing in our time. Gets kind of
Y'all
difficult to
too.
remember who we've been cutting and slicing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyone have any interesting stories since we're probably going to be here for a while?
Has anyone got any cards?
Reach into my empty pockets.
Reach into
Wait,
my
did they-
asshole and pull out a pack of cards.
Wait, did they change their
cards.
clothes? Because I remember when me and Rock came here, they changed their clothes. Did they change their clothes when we got here?
Yeah,
Or
you're
do we
in.
still have?
I mean, you had straitjackets on.
Yeah, but just because you're wearing a straitjacket doesn't mean you
We-
always,
yeah,
you know.
Are we all naked now? So
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. 'cause
Please
that's-
You got little clothes on, covering up
Is
your
it the rope thing?
genitalia. That's it, though.
it's like breast. Or it's like nude.
Just covering our genitalia? Wow.
Yeah.
Just bare
We got
chesting
loin-
everyone.
Yeah.
We got loincloths.
We're just bare chested.
You're not exposed to the whole world entirely, so.
You think they're gonna give us actual clothes when they do the execution?
Maybe not.
Maybe decent clothes. I get like it's our execution, but like kind of like looks down. This is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I could see Virtue just like, okay. Could I technically, so the straitjackets, they are held together by, of course, like, it's a straitjacket because there's buckles that hold everything together.
Mm-hmm.
So could I technically wear it without the buckles?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
I'll do that.
Really,
Yes.
really long sleeves.
Yeah.
I roll them up.
Just like
it's
a rip.
fine. Or rip them off. Virtue is many things. Not indecent.
Mm.
Let it all hang.
Is there anything you like to do before I move on?
I think of anything.
Twiddle my thumbs.
Yeah. Play rock paper scissors with myself.
I got you, Rock. I'll play rock paper scissors with you.
I'll keep score.
I'll just cheer on whoever's winning the most.
Why I feel like that all said a lot about our personalities.
That's about right.
Perfect. Okay. So, you play rock, paper, scissors. It gets very, very competitive as you start, like, almost going into a full rage after losing one round. Yeah, but after that, you all settle down and sort of just take different spots, sitting around, just waiting for something to happen. And then, something does happen. You all see the little window of the door open, and a small little bouncy ball rolls into the room, into the middle of the room, and then the window immediately shuts. This bouncy
I
ball.
look away from it and close my ears.
Yeah. I've played enough video games to see where this is going.
You cover your ears, but you still hear a faint ringing sound. And then,
Wake up your eyes.
boom. You're all paralyzed again. You're used to this, aren't you?
I'm not.
He's
Still
just built better, you know. Still can't move, so sorry, bud.
I choose not to move.
Okay.
Wait,
He just wants to.
Yeah.
what
He
happened?
chooses
I'm
not to
sorry.
Hmm?
What
He got
happened? with
flash
Paul
big
again? I'm
paralyzed.
sorry.
You're all paralyzed again. The door slowly slides open it's pretty heavy fucking door. And you can see all the inner workings, and you're like, yeah, definitely could not have broken that door open.
Yeah.
And from behind it, you see a smaller figure with a key card standing there. This figure has green scales, frizzy black hair, and, most importantly, no left arm. You see
son of a
Corlin
bitch.
standing in the doorway.
More like colon.
Something tells me someone's about to lose an arm.
Well,
Another one.
you all will be transferred to the execution ward soon. They're getting a crowd of survivors ready to watch the death of the demons that curse this land. He holds a small object in his hand and closes his eyes, and a small bubble forms around him, and he walks into the ward with you. And the door is still open, and you see in it a small cat. The two small cats from before. You see Tiamat, and you see a smaller cat that looks to have a similar fur coat to Opie, is the best I could describe it. Now,
Like a brother bear. It's like a brother bear kind of situation.
yeah, they're pretty similar in size, though. Now, I can tell you're all angry at me. Some of you aren't really good at hiding your anger. It must feel so humiliating to have someone as weak as myself taking you down. And he leans down and looks at Rock Crusher, unable to fight back.
Can I say
He walks
something
away.
telepathically to him really quick?
Go for it.
Oh, telepathically is just like, I would anger the beast.
Wait,
Ah,
Yeah, we can't talk, right? It's just
no,
does
the thing.
getting flashbanged technically count as taking damage?
no, you're not damaged at all.
Darn.
My eyes!
My leg!
As you hit the ground, my head.
You see Corlin throw his head back, laughing at himself, and he notices the two cats standing in the doorway. And he runs over and he kicks Tiamat square in the chest, and the other one
Ooh.
runs away, and Tiamat runs away as well.
Damn, I thought you were an animal.
Can I at least try and roll to get out of this?
Sure.
What am I rolling?
Roll.
Is he paralyzed?
Roll an
Spells to wisdom.
intelligence check.
It's a 14, but I am going to use one of the cool new things that I got, which lets me re-roll one ability check per long rest for a potentially worse roll.
Okay. You never know.
It was a worse roll. It's a 6.
Okay.
Can I try rolling?
Sure.
I want to try rolling too. Why not?
There you go.
You know what? Sure. Why not? I may as well join the
What is
party.
it, in intelligence or?
You get a roll. You get a roll.
You get a roll. You get a roll. Yeah, I'm not getting it. Mine's a 13.
Mine's a 19. 19.
Okay,
Okay,
virtue.
that's
Nice.
Okay, so it'd be 23, I think. Yeah, 23.
Virtue and Otto, you both feel as you're starting to gain control of your limbs again, but Corlin whips his head over and holds out a little device in his hand, and it zaps you two, and you get electrified, paralyzed again.
Fucking damn it!
Are you forgetting? I don't care if you're the heroes of this story. I want to get you in a position you can't escape from. That's how I felt. And that's how you'll feel too. Call it unfair. I don't care. He
When karma bites you in the
stops
ass, I'm gonna laugh
talking,
hysterically.
and then he looks over to Harlow. And he walks over to you slowly.
Boy,
Do you know what I
found a
just
new-
realized? It's like the roles are reversed. Instead of me being the one paralyzed, unable to say or do anything, and you cut off my arm, now he pulls out a dagger from behind his back.
Blair, before he does that, I'm gonna ask you if I can do something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna attempt to create an echo behind him.
Go for it.
Can I do that?
I mean, you create an echo.
And I'm just disarm, attack, disarm, attack. How about disarm then attack? I'll try one. I'll try that at least.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna attempt to basically just take his weapon out of his hand, and then I'm gonna attempt to stab him with it. But I don't know what I need to roll for that. So
He had a bubble around him, so I don't know how it's gonna work.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
I'm pretty good at sleight of hand. Hey.
I'm gonna use my eyes across the room to give him inspiration.
Are you gonna allow that?
No.
No, okay. It never says what a bard has to use to give inspiration. It just says I can give
Rock
it.
Crusher like flares his dragon eyes at me.
His nostrils
Yeah.
start flaring open.
He flutters
I
his
can see
eyes
through
at you.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something within 60 feet of me.
I just need to know if I need to add that or not.
No.
Okay. Well, without that, it's still 21. So
it's a no on the inspiration then.
No, it's not.
It's a 21.
You do see that your echo manages to attack, but it is not successful.
Could I try breaking out one more time?
Yeah, can we all just keep rolling until we get a good
Yeah.
Could I try to break out again?
Well, Virtue, calm down there, buddy. 'Cause I got something that might
Ow.
interest you.
Oh.
Hobie.
Okay, well, first, Corlin turns around, noticing that there's another Harlow that can move. And does a 19 hit you?
19 does
The
hit.
Echo. Echo takes 10 points of
I
slashing
create another
damage.
one.
Just an endless wave.
And they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming.
That is true. That's true. So as Corlin steps up next to Harlow, still trying to evade these echoes, you see him get ready to take a swing at Harlow's arm.
I switch places with my echo. I switch places.
You switch places, and you're now frozen in the echo spot.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's horrible.
I still keep my arms, so it's a win-win.
You just keep jumping to consciousness to consciousness. So every time you
Actually, wait, hold up. Better idea. Better idea. Plan B. I create an echo near the doorway and teleport to it.
Start calling me echo.
I could.
He's running.
He's running.
Run!
Not even running. He's teleporting.
Teleport! I'm keeping my arm. Fuck you.
Okay.
Trying to hold in laughter.
Everybody settle down. Settle down there.
We're still able to like breathe and stuff. We're still able to like.
Yeah, you could breathe.
Does that technically mean I would be able to breathe fire, considering it is just a brave weapon?
You can't open your mouth. You could breathe through your nose.
My mouth's open a little bit.
So is it? Is it?
He's a mouth breather, don't you know?
Yeah.
He's a mouth breather.
Mouth breathing.
He came here with a cloggy nose, so he's been breathing in and out of his mouth.
Let's take this one part at a time. One part at a time.
All right.
First, and probably most importantly, Harlow, you make an echo outside of the paralysis field, and you teleport to it, and you start booking it.
Just keep teleporting. Go, go, go.
You start booking it. as you get farther and farther away and your echo disappears, Corlin notices and immediately starts running away as well, leaving the rest of you alone. Get to you guys in a bit, because Harlow.
There's a
I'm not losing my
fight.
arm. Fuck you. I
No,
refuse.
no.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking.
I know.
Whoa, whoa! Calm
I know,
down there,
I know.
buddy. Calm down.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know. I
Jeez.
refuse to lose an arm. I'm not going to be
Okay.
ace up in here.
Hey, we still have
Okay.
time. We still have time.
I'll come back.
Okay, Harlow, you have literally no idea what any of the stuff in this building is, what it does, what it looks like. All you know is that you're in a hallway and you're booking it. And the more guards, the more scientists that you see, the more you just keep running. And you run down the hallway to what you assume is an exit, but that isn't without any problems. As you see scientists, where this is a bit of deja vu, holding out these staves as they're trying to hit you with them.
Bullshit.
No
I kick at the, I run into, as I'm using my momentum, I fucking jump and try to kick them.
They're behind you. You're running
Fuck!
behind you.
No!
Wow.
I feel like, why do
Who
I
would
feel
have
like
thought
this
this is going to happen again?
Quick,
Well, to be
rage.
fair, in my
Rage
defense,
the
I
numbers.
ran because I was going to get my arm cut off.
That is true. Okay. There is
Harlow,
a
rage before she says the
20,
numbers.
there is a 8, and then there is a 12. So one of them
Yeah, no,
hit
yeah.
you. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
I don't know why,
Oh my
but why do I
goodness.
picture the three of us just like, even though we're paralyzed, we're kind of laughing a bit to ourselves, being like, "Wow, wow."
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, but that save was a 6, by the way.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go down. You feel paralyzed again, and you fall onto the floor.
Right before I get paralyzed, I'm just like mumbling, like, I'm not getting my arm cut off. Like, really, like, I'm just like repeating that the whole, like, I'm not losing an arm. I'm not doing
But
that shit. Fuck
you-
I wonder if that was what he was screaming as he was running past and be like, "I'm not losing an arm," and they're like, "What the
No.
you see a random scientist that you don't know with a hood over its head. You see it sort of look over towards you, and it removes its head to be Elizabeth. And
Bitch.
Elizabeth comes and picks you up and starts running towards the door as well.
Oh, not bitch. Wrong person.
You're not the right
Gotta go
sister.
fast."
And eventually, you also see the 2 cats as well, running towards the door as well. And eventually, hold on, let's get one more roll out of the way. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You still feeling paralyzed, you get rushed out of the door and immediately teleported to an off location that you don't know. You have no idea
shit.
where the hell you are. All you know is that 1 second you're paralyzed in Elizabeth out of all people's hands. The next you are teleported somewhere out in a dark back alley of the Marble City.
Yep. All I really know is that I was running, didn't want to get my arm cut off, got paralyzed, and now I'm somewhere in an alleyway.
Yeah.
Hell of a mob.
All
So-
everyone heard throughout the entire life was, "I don't want to get my arm cut off."
I don't know if like this, like, you know, how long this takes to take place. If I could try to make a roll to not be paralyzed.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, because as soon
Okay.
as you're in the back alley, you look around and you notice some very familiar faces. Because as soon as you're out of the daylight into the back alley, you see Elizabeth set you down, place her hand on your forehead, and you're unparalyzed.
Still a little panicked. Like, the adrenaline's still a little bit pumping. Just like looking around really quickly. Like,
Well, look at you. You got out without anybody's help.
I just didn't want to lose an arm. That
Yeah, I understand how you feel. It sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, Elizabeth.
Well, good for you. You escaped without the need of any of our help. So congrats.
Oh, well, I was gonna wait. I was, but like, I just didn't want to lose my arm.
You see, you see
Honorable goal.
Elizabeth shift into Ace, and the small
Oh,
cat that looks like Opie transform into Opie. What a shocker.
What?
whoa!
She runs over and hugs you.
It's really
You
good to see you
idiot, you
too.
can't do this again.
What did I do? I didn't.
You got taken. I thought you died. What else
I'm.
am I supposed to believe when you walk into a garden and you see your boyfriend getting taken by freaks in white
Look,
costumes?
I thought you would. I thought you would know at this point, though. Like, if I die, you know.
That doesn't mean I still can't worry.
I
In your head,
know.
Harlow, in your head, you hear Rupture saying, "Now's the time to say, heroes never die, baby."
Yeah, like you know at this point, the heroes don't die. Like, you know how much
From
shit I've
You
been
gotta
through.
say it with the accent.
from
No,
behind you, you just
no.
hear, "Come on, man, what the fuck? We had a good plan, you ruined it. We were supposed to be the heroes." You know, the whole rescuer the rescuers thing,
I
or whatever
didn't
the
want to
hell Ace
lose an
says.
arm.
Then lose the arm. I wanted to be a hero.
I don't want to be like
Okay.
that one. As like I point back, as like I point over towards Ace.
Still got
Offense
3 other
taken.
chances.
Fully understood.
No offense, Ace, but I don't want to be like that.
There's a difference between being like me and not having an arm. Because if I'm being
Well,
having an arm means there's one less thing you have to deal with. You just have to stay away from what? Magnets? It's perfect.
God forbid if someone
magnets.
had a magnet in that place.
Harlow, you know,
Yeah.
you're a strong dude, you know that?
Yeah.
But as Elena just walks up and slaps you across the face,
No.
I wanted to be your savior for a change. And you ruined it! You ruined it all!
Why I couldn't. Okay. You know what? I couldn't let you save me. Like it's just like it doesn't fit that way.
What?
Like
I
I
am
had
big little sister. It's my job to save you.
Yeah, but I'm your little big brother. So like,
That means nothing in this equation.
well then yours means nothing either. Okay.
Fine. Well, then, in this case, you are going to be part of the actual big thing. So it seems like there's a little bit more dramaticism to it.
I mean, yeah, I can help out. I mean, I'm here, so.
All right. Do you want to be a guard, a servant, a scientist, another prisoner, or a cat?
There's a lot of options here. I think if I was a servant, I feel like I'd probably kill someone, so probably not that one. But most of the other ones don't sound that bad. So, what do you guys already have?
You saw it. Well, actually, the plan was me and Elena pose as Rosetta and Colin because they're the only two people allowed at the execution. Opie is a cat. Tiamat is a cat already. So,
I mean,
boom, perfect plan.
like the cat thing seemed to not be working too bad. So,
You want to be a cat?
I mean, it's not the worst thing to be. At least I can just run around, like run away very quickly.
Well, Harlow, I will warn you right now. It is not very fun being a small cat.
Can I be a big cat then?
You want to be what, like a panther?
No, well, I mean, is that like a thing that they have around here?
I mean, no, they don't have actual cats either, but somehow these two slid through.
So they're kind of idiots then. I mean, I might.
Yeah, they're just idiots with big fancy technology that keeps you from doing literally anything. But somehow you just figured a way through.
They probably
Claire's
fucking
way.
hate Harlow after this one.
I would say that's Claire's way of saying that like he didn't plan for me to just do that.
Just up and dip, like, see ya.
Whoa, it's almost like you're a main character or something. How wacky.
Whoa.
Boring.
Now, do you know what? Because I literally can't decide on anything else. I'll be a cat. Why not?
Pussy.
Need somebody.
And the
All
rest of us are
right.
just like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, are we like? Is there any chance? Is it like our restraints loosening?
You know.
I want to break free.
You want
I
to.
want to break free. I was just like telepathically to Bertrand. It's just like, well, that went. I hope he's okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Are you upset because
Oh.
he got out and you didn't?
No.
You see you see the door close shut again and the bouncy ball break free.
Oh, wow.
Wait, I can move now?
Yes. The door's
Hey
shut
Claire, I'm
though.
gonna message you a side little thing real quick that I want to ask. So I'm just gonna message you that real quick.
Virtue, like, gets
Talk about
up,
determination.
stretches a minute, and it's like, oh, I hope he's okay.
I'm pretty sure he might get his ass handed to him.
You know, I don't need that harsh for that reality right now.
Okay, guys, we gotta break out of here. But our chances, pretty good.
Well, considering this man just like booked it, I'm pretty sure ours just like went very low. This shit just
Maybe.
dropped.
It was quite impressive. I
I-
didn't think he could have just teleported through his echoes like that.
I'm very proud.
I found that fucking hilarious.
Very cool. Could have been me.
And now every chance we have might be soiled.
Yeah, but hey, at least he got free.
Well,
At least if he got free, he could come back for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess it kind of evens the odds. I guess us leaving by ourselves has just dropped to bedrock, but him coming back to save us has come back at least a little bit.
And we know that, our special friend is somewhere out here. And
Yeah.
I believe, and in the letter it said we, so I'm assuming it isn't just Ace.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it is.
Maybe.
It's a royal we.
S-
The British.
So are we just gonna sit here?
I mean, what choice do we have? Maybe the next time a ball starts rolling in here, we should kick it back.
Wait, did the thing close when it
It rolled out to the middle and then it closed. It's just what I was like, it comes through, we can punt that.
Well, why don't we just
back.
clog? Well, instead of just waiting for the next one, why don't we just clog it?
Oh yes, okay, Brock, should go sit in front of it.
Fuck you.
I was thinking.
I'm gonna take my loincloth off and put it over the door.
Oh my.
The ceiling suddenly looks very nice.
Yes, I'm sure. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, I think both of us kind of looked up or at least away, like, okay, this is happening.
I'm gonna like crawl up into the top corner of the room and sleep
Oh
on the
my
back.
god.
If I give you my straight jacket, would you put it up?
No, I've got my like wings wrapped around me, so there's nothing indecent exposed.
That's good.
Turning animalistic by the day.
For real, it's not even been a day. For what
By the hour.
So when Colin comes back in here, you're just going to open up your wings and flash him?
I was thinking more like flashbang him.
That's.
Like,
so you're gonna flash everyone.
I think me and you would know better to look away.
When he comes back in here, I'm gonna fucking kill him if that's what you're like. Or I'm gonna try.
Well, Nate, okay.
But for now, yes, I'm just gonna go to sleep on the ceiling.
Man looked like a fucking hamster. Just in that ball.
Well, what's everyone gonna do? Well, you hope that Harlow's gonna help you out.
Just sit around.
But she won't, by the way.
Virtue's just gonna kind of like sit towards the middle of the room by like the hatch. So
I was just
maybe if the ball was to come back again, I can throw that thing back at them.
Yeah, I was like sitting like closer to the door to make sure that it doesn't come out, so I can just throw it back in, throw it back out.
Actually, that's the thing. We should probably discuss some sort of strategy.
You're asleep.
I mean, the best strategy is to not let that ball come back.
I know, but how are we gonna do that? What is one of us just gonna throw it back through the hole? Then what?
Then
We
we get
wait.
paralyzed on the outside, and then we laugh at them.
Yeah, but then what? We just walk out of here nonchalantly? No, we gotta.
No, because the door isn't going to open until they know we're paralyzed. I'm
So-
more making sure we don't have to go through something like
okay.
that.
So we throw it back out and paralyze them. They wait. They throw 4 balls in, and we're paralyzed.
I mean, there are 2 pairs of hands. I think we can handle it.
Okay, so they throw like 20 balls in.
I would be more concerned about how many balls they have.
I
Hey,
think we'd go blind at that point.
It's a little bit of a soft question.
Boss.
And plus, how do you think they're... Okay, let's be
Let's
honest
just
here.
wait.
How do you think they're going to be able to throw that many balls in here at once? Do you not see how small that shit is?
Let's just wait.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we do break out of here, I'm gonna go stealthy mode. Okay, blend in. I'm gonna look like one of them. And I'm gonna get my shit back.
I mean, me and you
Okay.
can blend in just fine. It's more virtue I'm more worried about.
I can change into different people.
I can make you guys sneaky.
God, you've not done that for a while. I don't think you've ever done it. I can't remember.
You don't know that about me.
No shit, Sherlock.
Then why
I
are
don't
you
know your
surprised?
birthday.
I can sort of trace
Sorry
you
for being surprised about something I just learned. Shit. Sorry. Fuck.
Hush.
Next you tell me your fucking birthday and I'll be like, oh, you're that. No. God, the cell is
Actually,
not doing the
technically,
best.
today is everyone's birthday because everyone turned a year older.
God, shush. No one asked.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, Virtue just like this, knowing this, is stared and just shook their head because like.
The cell is not bringing the best out of me. I don't like it.
It's almost like they brought the old one back.
Fair enough.
Ouch. Does anyone else to do anything before we move on again?
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on.
You see a small little hole in the ground poke through, or more it's like a small little crack in the hole, as you see this green gas get blown into the room that you're in.
Oh, you bitch!
I'm gonna hold my breath because I can do that for like 20 minutes now. Because of my cool new abilities.
Okay.
I
As-
can try to hold my breath,
I
but I
don't
don't
need to
think it's
breathe.
gonna.
Losers. I don't need to breathe.
So Otto's fine. Virtue, roll a con save. Rock Crusher, roll a con save with advantage.
Oh.
Give me a second, I gotta find where it actually says that I can do that.
Wow,
Otto
Mike.
looks. It is just like, what the fuck is this shit stuff?
19!
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
He rolls that. I just want to say I did not expect to get out doing that. I just want to say that as a side note. I did not expect
I
to
don't think
actually
you-
escape.
Well, you weren't there for the breakout with Otto and Rock Crusher and Daichi and Quasi. That was an experience. That was very similar to yours, if I'm gonna be honest.
Except there weren't
It's not
enemies
hard to
flying.
get
Screaming,
out. It's
laughing.
just getting out of the initial thing that's the hard part.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's.
I had a 19.
I'm going back on mute now for a little.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Plus
look
10.
at that.
For 30.
Damn. So you
He's not
guys,
any of it.
other than Otto, start holding your breath as more of this gas fills with the room. And it doesn't stop filling with the room. Roll another con save.
Can I get a free pass on that one for the nat 20?
Yes.
16.
Okay. Virtue, you're slipping a little bit, but you're still surviving as more gas fills in the air. Both of you make a con save. Rock still with advantage.
18. Here we go. We're getting so-
With advantage, that's a 28 and a 29, so 29.
Oh, look at that. You guys are doing great. Guess what?
Another con save.
Yeah.
See, now you can't just do this until we fail. That's just mean.
Who says I can't?
15?
Me, I say.
Are you forgetting the part where the CBTF are assholes, which means I, in part, also get to be an asshole and railroad things.
18.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass out from holding my breath before this gas gets me.
I mean, you could do it again.
I gotta roll again.
Hey, if this is the one time I get to railroad you in something, I'm gonna railroad you in something. You could have run out when Harlow did. But you didn't.
I tried moving. You
Yeah,
didn't
you
let
wouldn't
me
let us get up.
roll.
Yeah! I'm a bad guy.
Why was I thinking of that one?
You have to
God.
force your way into it, or else I'm just not gonna let you.
Does the 15 pass?
I mean, a little bit.
A little
Can I
bit.
Claire? Can I tear off my the jacket and just kind of shove it into the hole to try to keep the gas from keep pouring in?
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
See, there you go. I mean, there's still gas in the room because there's no ventilation, but stop, drop, and roll, man. Stay low to the ground. You'll live.
Oh wait,
also,
wait. How much
I'm
of the
gonna
room is filled up? Because depending on where it is, can Rock Crusher just take Virtue above where there's not as much?
Well, it's kind of like smoke, and it congregates on the ceiling, so you just have to go down to the ground.
All right, so it just like looks at Virtue. You gotta just try. Let's tell you.
I'm gonna give Virtue an inspiration as well, so it's a d6 you can add.
Thank you. I guess first you will lay on the ground.
You said it's a con. I think I have a spell to help with that.
Wait, do I have to roll again? For con?
Not yet, because you went down to the ground. Let's scooch you on back over to Harlow.
Nope.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm
Harlow.
a cat.
Yes, so if you start, you've been.
Oh, it's licking his asshole.
No, I would say because also like if I'm a cat, then I don't have to like interact with people. So
That is true. So you and the other four, including Tiamat, because she's very important to the story, come up with a plan. And so you sort of get in position to be ready for the giant breakout scene. So
ready.
You see Elena get positioned in the execution ward. And you and Tiamat both get positioned on the opposite side. And to describe this area more, because you're seeing it for the first time, this execution ward is sort of an open area that has massive walls around it. So you're stationed on top of these giant walls that are also of marble, shocker, and it has a podium, a stage, that's what it is, a stage with 4 nooses on it. Very basic. And so you get...
What are the nooses made of, by the way? I'm curious. Like, are they
The
just
nooses,
rope, or is it like...
it looks like rope, but you can tell it's definitely not made out of the same material that rope is.
Weird.
And around you, you see many, many people waiting to see these demons of this land. Many men, women, and children, all with massive burn marks on their bodies. Some even missing limbs because they've had to amputate them running from the fire. as you can assume. And they're all talking about how happy they'll be after the people that ruin their lives will be dead. And you're
I
just like,
think in
ooh,
my head that
bit
little
rough.
did they. I'll say little did they know.
Little do they know.
I'm not dying anytime soon.
But as you sort of wait longer, you don't really see the other three exit ever. And eventually, people start to leave because the scheduled execution time just isn't on the right time. And it's even gotten to the point where you can assume Rosetta and Corlin, posing as, the other two that walks out into the execution ward and says, "The demons have died in their cells due to the gas. You may all leave now. I'm very sorry for this time, but their bodies will be put on display outside." And more people start just leaving.
I look at Tiamat with that oh shit look.
You look at Tiamat, and then Opie walks over, and you all just sort of look at each other, and then you see Corlin look up to you and give a wink towards you three.
Oh.
Hmm.
And then you see Rosetta pull out a book, and then from that book you see a gust of wind start taking an Ace of Hearts card and flies it directly next to you as they both walk into the facility again. Looking at the card, it reads, "Don't worry, they're not dead. They're just being very stubborn. Fuck the theatrics. Let's bust them the fuck out."
Yeah, that's my style.
Yay.
All right. All right. So where are we going then? I don't know where we go.
You see Opie and Tiamat look at you and then jump down from the wall and follow Rosetta and Corlin.
I look down and I'm very I'm assuming it's a big drop, so it's okay, fine.
Not used to being cat's eyes, are you?
Yeah, it's that's a big drop.
You'll survive.
No, I know. Cats always land on their feet.
Exactly. Oh, you don't land on your feet, but you survive.
No.
You're not used to being a cat.
I run over and catch up with the others, looking a little shameful.
He can't look them in the eye. He's looking at the ground.
It's okay, bud. Don't feel bad.
I
So,
just feel
getting back to the other three, you hear knocking, or you hear more banging on the door, people saying, "You fuckers gone yet? Let's get this shit over with, but we can't do it until
100%.
we're knocked out. We aren't
I'm
taking a
really-
risk opening this door again. So it's either you die starving in there, or you just deal with it."
I'm
Obviously,
gonna
we
just
don't
have
say
auto act
anything.
to live.
Yeah, obviously, I'm above the door, hanging above the door.
I pretend to be passed out.
Yeah, auto is too. I hope they don't check pulses.
I mean, they want us unconscious, not dead.
No, I'm saying in case this gas is supposed to be toxic if we breathe too much of it.
Okay. You hear that dude from the opposite side of the door sort of shriek out in fear and then in pain, and then you hear him go silent.
I'm gonna pass without a trace on the three of us.
And then you see the door slowly slide open, and you see Corlin and Rosetta standing there.
Oh, lovely. My two favorite people.
Still, Virtue still pretending.
I'm being
I didn't say
silent.
that character, I promise.
I'm being silent on the roof, hoping no one sees me.
Yeah, I've been staying pretending to be unconscious.
Virtue and Otto make performance checks. Rock Crusher
Performance.
make a stealth check.
Maybe because the smoke goes upwards, maybe, you know, because it's gonna be on the ceiling, so maybe they'd have a harder time seeing him.
He casted Pass
Just an
Without a
idea.
Trace. I'm not assuming he's gonna fail it.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
that's a
A
22.
natural 20.
I got 21.
Well, look at that. You
Trust
sure look dead, and Rock Crusher sure looks like he isn't there.
God, we're fucking good at this. We should
You
do
know,
this
it's
more
really
often.
easy to fall limp when you've been dead for a while.
You see Rock Crusher, you being the only person quote unquote awake. You see Corlin walk into the solitary confinement white room and poke Virtue.
I'm not reacting.
No reaction.
I'm not gonna move. I'm pretending to be unconscious. That's it. Conscious.
Rock Crusher, you then see Corlin look out into the hallway and he sort of nods his head, and you see Rosetta also enter as well, and they grab onto either side of Virtue and Otto. Rosetta
Okay.
holding Virtue and Corlin holding Otto.
Okay.
They start dragging them out of the room.
Okay.
See you later, Rock Crusher.
Okay.
Harlow, with your little cat self.
Oh my god, I'm just a little cat.
You run by with Opie and Tiamat, and you see Rosetta and Corlin dragging the unconscious quote unquote bodies of Virtue and Otto.
Can I try to just tell if they're still like alive, or like
Make
if that's even really them? I mean, that's probably, there's a couple things I'd be probably curious about.
make an investigation check.
All right. I actually don't know what Harlow's investigation is. Let me check that.
Do I hear
Okay.
anything between them as like they're they're walking?
Ooh,
In a
that's a
second
good
you will.
roll. Soft 20.
Oh, look at that. You could tell that both Otto and Virtue are in fact still alive.
All right.
You could even tell that their breath is a bit too fast for them to be fully asleep either.
All
Hey,
right.
I got 21.
I can't breathe, technically.
It's a description
yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Virtue, you and Otto both can hear. Now let's get them the fuck out. I'm assuming that Rock Crusher's already escaped, so I'm not going back for him. I hope you realize. That works for me. I never really wanted to have him out anyway.
Jeez.
You
Bitch.
also see the now 3 cats, 1 extra. You see Tiamat, one that looks like Opie, and one that looks like Harlow? Question mark. Also,
When did they
I
make
got like a
Hulta
nice
blue
dark
cat?
blue. I got like a nice
Blue
dark blue fur.
Stings.
yeah, he smells like shit.
So I'm assuming I'm assuming Virtue can safely assume that these are Ace and
You can
whoever the fuck is-
assume so, yeah. They are talking like them and not dragging you to the execution ward, so.
Yeah. After a bit, and like Virtue playing into this, and Virtue just kind of like open their eyes and like look at them.
Virtue, Otto, and Harlow, you all see that you all have also been turned invisible as well. And
Oh my
then
god.
Corlin drops Otto directly onto their face and says, you can walk now.
Oh, thank god. Ow, my face, but thank god I don't like. Or it gets up. It's just like, ow.
Rosetta keeps dragging around Virtue's body.
I'm invisible, so they can't.
Yeah.
You're getting dragged you're on your ass and you're getting dragged by your feet.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's not pleasant.
It's not a fun experience, and you also feel a cat step onto your back and sort of sit there while you're getting dragged too, so it's just extra weight.
So you can't even get up because, catwalk.
You know what? Virtue, we're just gonna let this happen.
I was
Nice.
just gonna follow. It's just like, well, this is an interesting experience.
I'm invisible, so this is fine.
Wait, is everyone invisible, or
fine.
including the cats? Or
Yeah, the cats are invisible
Okay.
too. So first you kind of just feel a pressure on your back. You don't know what it is. And then it gets heavier as two cats go on.
I also go and sit on
I think it's
Virtue's
kind
back.
of
You just feel,
the third
you
cat
feel like
gets
an extra, I don't know, 60 pounds just getting pushed on your back from these cats.
After the third cat, I can Virtue
All we
just
hear is
groans,
this like, oh god.
You just hear groaning as Virtue's struggling. Well, as you all
Just holding in laughter.
reach the door, you see a portal open at your feet, and then it opens back into the alleyway that Harlow originally was taken before.
I get dragged through.
You fall through it.
Oh,
Actually, it's on the ground. So you fall through it, and as soon as you exit it, you're back visible again, and you notice that on your back are 3 cats. One is Tiamat, one has a reddish fur, and the other one has dark bluish fur.
Wait, Virtue's kind of like go later for a second and like pick up their head and is like, "Can I get up now?"
Oh, you could have gotten up before. I just like dragging you around on the ground.
I had a feeling. That's why I didn't say anything. But alright, can you freak it off, please? Hollow.
You see opiate Tiamat go off.
Meow.
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 It's a dark
Meow.
pitched meow. Not
You're
used to it.
Meow.
Virtue's gonna like get up, like
Where's Rat Crusher?
Oh, he didn't escape already?
no. He was on
I
the
mean,
ceiling.
no. Yeah. I'm sure.
Well,
he'll
let's go
find
back
it.
to Hulta.
You hear the Mission Impossible theme stop playing.
Ace says, well, let's get back to Hulta, as you see a split screen, and then it turns to Rock Crusher on his tippy toes with the piano sound on his tippy toes. The Mission Impossible theme going, and it fully goes to Rock Crusher's view. Rock Crusher,
Yes.
you are now alone. Door's still open.
And I am casting Disguise Self on myself to make myself look like a sort of a guard.
Okay.
I've seen what the guards look like before, right?
Yeah, you saw him when you got paralyzed for the first time.
Okay, yeah. Just generic looking, average person face. Guard. And I'm gonna look panicked, and I'm gonna start running down the corridor the direction that I think they left in.
Okay.
Until I see hopefully someone like scientist looking.
Yeah, you see this small, frailish woman who has very thick brimmed glasses holding a big filing case of a lot of stuff, and you run directly into her. Or you try to stop yourself, but you kind of like stumble into her. She's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Do I recognize this person? Have I never seen
No,
them?
it's a scientist.
Okay, good. The prisoners, they've escaped. Where have we kept all of their stuff?
What? They escaped.
Yes, they escaped.
Well, we gotta go look for them.
Well, where have they kept all their stuff? That's where they're gonna go first.
Do you know if they escaped out or went back deeper into the facility?
I don't. Just where is the prisoner stuff?
Roll a persuasion check.
with advantage because I look like a guard.
No.
Okay, big moment. Persuasion.
Rockers, you're basically where is our stuff?
Natural 19. 21.
Well, we gotta head that way immediately. That's gotta be where they went. Follow me.
Okay. To the stuff.
To the stuff. Both of you enter this giant room with, Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
You know that giant, like, racking system of doors?
Yeah.
Well, guess what you see. So you enter this room, and it has just a bunch of lockers on this racking system, and it's a very, very large room. Does not look like it should be in this sized facility at all. And she goes, they're not here.
That's a shame. And can I just sort of like gut rip her? I don't know how to exactly sort of just plunge claws into stomach and rip her things out.
Damn. Rolled a hit, I guess.
Damn.
And you wonder why they want to execute us.
It's 17.
Yeah, you easily hit her square in the stomach. What are you doing to her again?
I'm going like a sort of like pinched claw hand, sort of at a point and just sort of driving claws into stomach and ripping out guts.
So gutting her.
Making sure she's definitely dead.
Well, you can't gut her, but you can get a good piercing in her stomach.
Is she dead?
Almost.
Okay, then I'll crush neck with other hand.
Okay. Understood. Loud and clear. Yeah, she's dead now.
Okay. I sort of carefully place body against the wall. Remember what everyone's what everyone's number tags were.
You think I'm just gonna give you that?
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna look on my own ear, or my own scale, and see what it is first.
You got yours. You type in DR0024. You get all of your shit back.
Hell yeah.
You're supposed to remember those.
I knew that was a Chekhov's gun kind of situation.
I only remember mine because it's in what happened last session.
Can I
It's
roll?
in one of these.
Can I roll to try and remember everyone else's?
Roll a history check.
History. Six.
No.
Really? Really? You sure? A 6 is pretty good. Pretty good.
Nah.
Mine
It was really close. It was
50.
really close, but nah. Well, you know yours. I don't know if Rock Crusher does.
Is there any like lockers just nearby?
You could just punch in random numbers.
I was gonna say, Rock Crusher. The
just gut
funnier
'em all.
idea is if you just start taking everything and just sort through what you want.
Yeah.
Wait, and I'm pretty sure didn't Claire specify that our things were in folders last time we had to get our stuff again? So all of our items should be in a single folder. You should be able to just gut them all and just put them in your bag of holding.
I think you're forgetting. When I wrote that was a year ago. Probably more. Almost 2 years ago.
So are you changing it so they're no longer folders?
I don't even remember folders existed the first time.
Okay. Since she said it's like the Monsters Inc. room of doors.
Obviously, yeah. Hopefully you all know what that is, because that's the best I could describe it as.
A bunch of boxes on rails that just move around. Once I type in numbers, the box comes down in front of me. I take the stuff.
Yes, that is true.
So I've got to put a number in, or put a tag in order for the box to come to me. And I imagine there's a lot of boxes.
That is a lot of boxes.
So I am just going to put a bunch of random numbers in and see if I can steal people's shit.
Okay. Understood. You start punching in random ass numbers. Here, roll a D100.
Oh boy, I love this game. D100.
Damn, all that money we spent. Gone.
Well,
12.
This is like a loot box opening.
It
yeah,
is.
boy.
For real.
And I got all my shit back now, so I'm good to go.
Okay. Oh, god damn. Okay, you find this one dude. Apparently, he loved fucking gemstones because you see a bunch of fucking gems.
Oh,
You see one bismuth
Definitely.
crystal. You have one blue sapphire, which you can assume gives you about 50 gold. 2 obsidian for 20 gold. And one, I don't know how to say that. So I'm just going to say you get 15 more gold because I don't know how to say that gemstone.
What's it look like? It says.
I don't actually know what it looks like. Hold on. Hold on.
No, I think he's asking what it looks like. It says on
No.
the.
I'm asking what the word looks like it says because I'm interested.
Oh. Sardonyx.
Copy and paste it and send us in my inventory.
Sardonyx.
And did you say 15 or 50?
15. Oh, that's an ugly ass crystal. Hold on. It's Sardonyx. But it looks to be chipped down a little bit, so it's only 15.
And how much did you say the bismuth was worth?
Bismuth crystal is about 50.
Okay, so there's the bismuth, the sapphire,
The 2
mystery
obsidian
unknown one.
and the sardonyx.
Okay, how much money is that in total?
That is a good question. I don't want to do the math.
Sure.
Hold on. Missing one. 130? Might be missing one.
Okay, I'll take. Okay, 130.
Do you want to roll again?
I want to roll at least 3 more times.
Okay.
So I will do it. It's just going to do it all at once. Oh wait, shit, that's just going to give me the total, isn't it? 90,
Yeah, it did.
30. Oh, it tells me the individual ones, so that's 90, 31, 74.
Okay, 19, 31, 74.
90.
Started
90.
rolled.
Oh,
All I saw was
90.
just
Okay.
100. All I saw at the top right was just 195. I was like, that's a little wrong, I think.
Oh, what? Look at that. You said 90, right? 90?
Yeah, 90, 31, and 74.
Such a lucky boy you are. You get the lore item as well.
Whoa!
Anything higher than a 90, you get quasi shit.
Quasi is in like
Quasi
Quasimodo.
bow.
Oh, okay.
In his shit, you find Quasi's diary. And that's it. In one of them, you find... yeah, damn. A potion of cat's grace.
Okay, bear with me a second while I add all this shit.
Man, that's what Harlow needed.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be coming up, so I'll add it later.
Oh, this is kind of ironic. You also get a potion of remove paralysis.
A little late.
Hey, thought that counts. So, potion of cat's grace, potion of remove paralysis, and Quasi's diary.
And I'll
And
go
then
one
all the
more time.
gems.
I'll go one
Potion
more
of
time.
cat's grace, potion of remove paralysis, and Quasi's diary.
Oh no, I say I'm gonna put another thing in one more time.
Okay.
53.
53.
I love loot boxes.
It's very fun. You get 100 gold.
Woo. Okay, I'll take it. Then I am going to cast Disguise Self once again. I'm gonna walk out of there. I'm gonna look for an exit.
Okay.
Assume there's a sign that says like fire exit.
Yeah,
Probably after half the city burnt down.
Yeah, I was gonna say they installed it after us.
Yeah. They didn't have the right fire safety protocols, but mass genocide really helped them out. You do find a fire exit. Instead of taking the elevator, you just take the stairs. And you do notice that there are, in fact, a lot more people panicking, a lot more scientists and soldiers panicking as well. And even outside as well. But you leave pretty easily.
Shit, now what? Do I find everyone?
Now what you say?
I am gonna see if I can find like a street cat or something.
Street cat? We only got a few options. Using what, 3? Did you change back to a person, Harlow?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, like, if they turn me back into a person, I'll stay as a person. But like, if they keep me as a cat, I'll just stay as a cat. It's kind of chill.
You have 3 options to find a cat. Roll a perception check.
I mean, I'm just gonna try and find like any cat, see if they can just ask them if they've seen.
Oh
They
yeah.
are the only cats.
We are the only cats.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
are the
you've
only
got no
cats.
cats there? Okay. What'd you say? Perception.
Mm-hmm.
How have I got a +5 perception?
You're
Nice.
special.
Rock Crusher sees Harlow starting a fight with another cat.
13.
Which one? You only got a few options. Rock Crusher, in all of the mayhem, you can't find another cat.
Darn.
But instead of a cat, you look up in the sky and you see a giant sky ship looming over top of you.
Oh.
And from that giant sky ship, you see a rope get thrown out and dangled right next to you.
I'm going to completely ignore the rope and just fly up.
Oh yeah, you can fly. How crazy. And the other 3, you can see this as well.
But first, I'm going to set fire to at least 2 buildings.
Oh my god. So we just see a flying guard, and like Virtue like looks and it's just like.
Once I use the fire breath, the disguise self drops.
I know, but when you first started flying and we saw it, we're just gonna look back at the group and be like, I bet 50 gold, that's Rock Crusher.
Why are you betting anything? You know you're right.
Exactly why I'm betting.
I'm gonna do like some Smaug shit. Sort of just like drive by over the town square kind of thing. Just fire. You know, like fire breathing dragon noises, just post a bunch of buildings.
Dragon noises.
You know the noise.
No, I want to hear you make the noise.
Beautiful. Couldn't have done it better myself.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Post a bunch of buildings, make sure they're definitely burning, maybe char a few people.
As you do, as you usually do.
Definitely flip the bird to at least like a few guards which see this, and then make my way up to the thing, to the skyship.
Okay. You make your way onto the skyship, and immediately you feel this mass hold on to your back. It just goes, rock crushing your back!
I'm assuming it's Tiamat.
No. It's actually the other child that you know.
My child. My sweet child.
She looks a little bit older as well.
Oh.
No way, I thought you'd never return.
Long time no see, and something tells me we're not going to be returning anytime soon. I feel like
I
I just sort of
shouldn't
renewed my terrorist status.
I shouldn't have expected anything less from a fire starter. And you see Quasi also walk over as well.
Found your diary.
Oh, really? Could you just, hand it back? Friend?
Maybe later. And I'll
Okay.
put it in the bag of I'll put it in the bag of holding, which is
I
next
don't know what I
dimensional
was
space.
expecting. Is it just you, or did you bring all your friends as well?
About that, I couldn't remember your number tags, so I couldn't get your shit.
We're not there.
They're not there.
Where? Oh, they're not there. What? Where are they?
They're still in the alleyway.
Oh shit! Where's everyone else? We still got to get them.
Oh, all your
I
friends
would.
here too? Are they
I
also
would
setting fire to buildings?
I would only have set fire to the buildings if I thought everyone was up here. Fuck.
Well,
Okay.
too late
shit.
now.
Really nice to see you guys again. You got so big, Daichi. Yeah, really cool. Kind of gotta go and save people because that's what heroes do. And I'll do like a sort of backwards dive off the edge of the ship, looking really cool.
I think he just realized we weren't there.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Rockcrusher didn't take his pills.
I mean, listen, the man has poor eyesight and needs medication. What's next on the list?
I think it's too good for
Well-
to be true.
Dangerously unmedicated.
While you backflip off of the ship, you just see Daichi lean over and says, "It was nice seeing you again!"
You too.
I don't know if we just took the diary with him.
Quasi leans over. My diary!
It's like, you better not read anything too. He's lost cause.
You hear the
He really is.
Freebird. You hear the Freebird solo playing
Oh my god.
as I dive off the ship. I'm also gonna thaumaturgy, just to make my voice boom really loud and shout, "Where the fuck are you guys?"
Yep, that sounds like rock.
Oh, look at that.
It might be too good to be true, but I'm assuming you don't have our stuff.
Us, no.
I kind of want that stuff back, but seeing the panic.
A
I'm
meow
gonna-
looking
I'm
downwards.
gonna set fire to some more buildings while I'm going.
I mean, if 3 cats can get into the building, I'm pretty sure we can, just not as ourselves.
Or just send the cats.
Hey, that works too. It looks. Harley gonna turn back into a cat.
I'm still a cat. What do you mean? I never turned back.
Oh, Harlow.
All three, Harlow, Opie, and Tiamat, are all cats.
Well, I know Tiamat's still, but I didn't know I forgot Harlow transferred back.
Meow.
Here, just
Wonderful.
pardon me 1 second as Ace sort of walks over to both of you, grabs onto your tags, and forcefully rips them off of your ears. It hurts, only a little bit though.
I was gonna do that myself. Could you have warned me?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I already had a tag taken once. I could have done it myself.
Well, I'd say sorry, but I'm not really that sorry. Harlow, do you still have your tag?
Harlow.
He holds his ear.
Harlow nods his head yes.
All right, here you go, little kittens, as he hands you the 2 tags.
Kitten.
You see,
I take it. I just put it in my mouth.
okay. You see Tiamat start running off, and Opie follows her.
I follow them both.
Where was it attached? Like the earlobe?
Oh,
Or
they They grow up so fast.
Are you guys like in a basement or like?
No, they're just behind a
We're in
building.
an alleyway.
Okay, well, you can clearly see the fact that most of the city is now burning.
Well,
Yeah.
it's stone. I mean, the insides are more built burning than the outside.
I'm gonna use all my fire breath weapons just to set fire to as much of the city as humanly possible.
I
Nice.
think it's best he doesn't know where we are because everyone and their mother is looking at him, and if he comes to us, like,
Everyone
"Oh,
and their
guys,
mother,
let's
they're all
go."
dead. It doesn't matter.
It's
I mean, at this point, I think the population's going to be 0.
This is like the firebombing of Tokyo. This is like a war crime
Hey,
I'm doing here. This is awful.
But think about it like this: if he makes the population 0, then there's no one to come after us.
Yes, other than, Midas, but he's not gonna hurt you. He never would.
I'm gonna burn a hole
Unless
so
dead.
deep in people's memories that they will not come anywhere near me for a century.
They brought you back, and then you fucking burnt it again.
Well, I was going to say that we need a distraction, but it seems we already have one of those.
Rock Crusher. He's literally the definition of distraction.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, we just need to tell him not to burn down the Fountain of Tears, because that's our only way out.
It's found.
Can you telepathically tell that to him?
How far is Rock Crusher?
Well, you can. Oh wait, no, Otto can, can't they? Got a message.
How far is Rock Crusher? That's what I need to know.
If I tell him, then he's just gonna do it even harder.
That's not true. That's
Something
rude.
tells me if I do it, it'd be a 50-50. Not even 50-50. But we can try if you want.
Rakusha is rash and impulsive, not an idiot.
Whatever. You see Ace turn into a dove and just fly up in the air.
We've been doing this shit for over a year, you guys.
Rock Crusher, you see a dove fly next to you. Hey, good job making a distraction, but just don't... You see that fountain over there? Don't burn it. It's our only way out.
Are there any other birds in the place, or is this like the only bird?
It's the only bird.
I appreciate it, but I mean, really, a bird? Like, I'm flying through the sky.
I'd prefer if no one saw who I actually was, or else I'd be put on your hit list as well. So a bird it is.
Good point. Since you're here, getting everyone else's shit back.
Oh, we already have Harlow doing that in his cat ways. He likes being in. No wonder he wants to fuck one so bad.
Yeah, very. So he's got that shit. He's got that on lock. Doesn't need any help.
No, you just keep having fun burning down the place.
Will do.
Just remember, not the fountain, as he's flying away.
Not the fountain. I'm gonna get in a fight. I'm gonna see some guards. I'm gonna sort of just drive by, sweep at them with an axe. I'm causing chaos. This is
Elden Ring boss music plays.
No one's able to. I mean, you can keep doing it because no one's able to stop you because you're burning down everything.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like people trying to put out fires, I'm killing them. It's they're gonna teach children about this like 1,000 years from now.
Will be more?
As if they're gonna have any children. You're gonna kill them all. You're gonna extinct a population.
I'm not targeting children to kill. I'm thinking
he's already burnt down every law system in the town.
Yeah, this is going to take them like hundreds of years to recover from.
As if the first one wasn't bad enough.
You think our wanted price will go up after this?
No. They didn't recover.
It hasn't even been a year. They would not have recovered.
It hasn't been like 4 months.
To be fair, they dragged us back here. Like we didn't choose to be here.
I would think they'd be smarter about that.
Yes, I believe I wanted.
Okay, well, Rock Crusher's having fun exterminating a population.
Fuck around, find out.
Good.
Harlow, You and the
just
two other
meow,
cats.
meow, 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 meow,
Yeah,
meow,
yeah,
meow.
yeah.
You and the two other cats. You don't know at all where this location is. So, roll an investigation check to try and find this place.
I suck at investing. Wait, because there's two other cats and like maybe advantage in
Yes.
looking?
Feline sensitive.
I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm
You're
feline
feline pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Another good one.
17?
Okay.
Pretty
It takes a
good.
bit, but you notice a small little trail of blood going out of the. You see little footprints of blood going out of this one room. Then you enter it and you see a scientist with her stomach almost gutted and her neck snapped. You can only assume what happened in here.
Well, that's not my problem.
Well, you're a cat,
Hmm.
so technically you have to start eating the dead body.
No, Tiamat starts eating the dead body.
I ignore Tiamat.
She's been taught well.
Oh, also, I have to ask really quick. Am I able to turn from a cat and back and whatnot, or like, is it just like I can
No.
turn back to me?
Ace
and then I'm
turned you
stuck
into a
there?
cat, so you
Yeah,
can't turn back.
You've been
Okay.
polymorphed.
No, okay. I just wanted to make sure. If I create an echo, is it me or is it the cat? I'm curious.
It's the cat, I want to say.
Well, once you're polymorphed, you take on the physical abilities of that creature. So, I don't know.
I just don't know what the way that Claire has my echoes exactly. I don't know.
I just want to find it funny that you just make another cat, but it just acts like a normal cat.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll allow it.
All right.
He'll allow it.
You know,
What the fuck?
Yeah,
you know,
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Let's say if I'm able to, can I try to press the buttons as a cat?
You try to press the buttons, but it doesn't really work out that well. And you
All
just
right, I'm
see
gonna have to
Opie
turn
roll
back.
her eyes and turns back into herself.
It's like a touch screen.
So
It doesn't work with.
I try to smack my paw and I'm like, God damn it, and then I'm like, fuck it, and I'll turn back. Or actually, no, wait. Actually, no. If Opie's turning back, I won't turn back because
Okay.
you know they're more after me if anything. So
You're the wanted one.
yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna do? Opie asks for the name tags.
I drop them drop them out of my mouth on the ground.
Nice.
Hairball them up.
You weren't supposed to eat them.
Well, I didn't eat
He
them.
throws them up.
No,
Okay.
I was holding them in my mouth. I was just holding them.
You give Opie the name tags, and she punches the numbers in, and gets
Wait,
all
how
of
am I
your
gonna give her
guys'
mine?
shit.
How am I gonna give her mine?
She can speak cat.
She picks you up, and sort of looks around,
Breaks your ear up.
and then she's like, Do you
Turn
think
back.
if
I don't know
I
if you can
were
hear me,
to
but
do you think if I were to take my hand, put it through your throat, maybe you ingested it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's on my ear. It's just not this ear. It's my other ear. You know, my actual ear.
Ah,
I just turned back.
you remember what it is? Don't you like being a little cat?
Can I remember what it is?
History check.
All right.
Do you remember 6 characters?
Ooh. All right.
Dude,
All
I
right.
really should have written this shit down.
All right. 19.
I remember HO and then nothing else.
Nice.
I remember a little bit, but not too much of mine. Like like as the character, but I rolled a 19.
Well, look at that. You do remember 6 characters. You punch it in, you get all of your stuff back. But Opie has to hold it all because you are a cat. Did you know that? Because it's true.
Can she hold it? Or is she having too much difficulties for us to be able to get out?
Depends on how much shit you have. But What I will say,
I have a lot of weapons. I have a
no,
lot.
you had a lot of weapons.
Turn back and steal a bunch of shit.
She looked at you as, would you be okay by leaving some of these daggers and short swords?
I think
Darts.
I think I'll just turn back,
No.
and I think the idea that I need to go with is just run out of here again. I think that sounds like a good
Hey,
idea.
don't worry, it'll be caught on fire
Cool.
soon. It's okay.
Steal more stuff.
All right, fine. I will finally turn back to Harlow. Whoa.
Whoa. Tiamat looks jealous at you.
I stick my tongue out at Tiamat and then grab my stuff.
Ooh, don't let Rock Crusher know you did that.
In the corner of your screen, you see a Tiamat will remember this.
Well, it's not. Damn
The
it.
telltale.
Not the telltale. No, and then I will listen to my intrusive thoughts and press some random buttons.
Okay. Roll 'em!
Oh,
Yeah.
go to the bathroom.
23.
Get some good shit.
You get some good shit.
Ooh, what's the good shit?
Oh, you do get a single good shit. You see,
I've had some
you
pretty good shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
you find one locker, and inside of the locker, there is a diamond in it,
Oh.
and then a letter that says, "For my boo thing, I'll be yours and you'll be mine forever. XOXO."
Little weird, but all right. I'll just grab the diamond. How big of a diamond are we talking? Because I'm curious.
It's just a little big diamond.
Like Resurrection Diamond?
Like, actually, probably bigger than Resurrection Diamond. Like, you could break it up into multiple Resurrection Diamonds.
Oh, for real?
Like this,
figure out how much.
it's like you see Opie look over and it's like, oh, no way, you just got that out of random.
I'm just
Loot
really
boxes,
lucky.
baby.
As I like walk over to it, and I like press another thing like on the thing quickly, and I'm like, let's see how lucky I really am. I'm gonna try to get another one.
And
after
by the way,
diamond.
that diamond is worth 6,000 gold pieces.
Oh my god!
Hell.
Talk about luck.
All right, fuck being.
So this is like a pretty decently big diamond then. Okay, because like whenever
Dude,
I hear diamond,
that shit's like grapefruit sized. That's like it's like a watermelon.
Hey, you can break it up and use it for multiple What did I just say?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
what's your next number?
All right, next number.
If I
Sorry, I was still a
remember
little baffled by.
correctly, we can use it up to 20 times.
How much was it?
78.
Okay.
6,000 gold piece worth diamond.
Yeah, pretty
Like
big.
next, somehow by chance, I get like the best magic item that you can get from here.
Well, pretty good. You find a potion of cure light wounds.
Oh.
Yeah, I can revive 20 times with that. Let's go.
All right, and then I think I'll open one more, but that'll probably be my last one.
Okay.
And I do take that potion just because why not?
Okay.
Ooh, 94.
Oh, that's more shit.
Oh boy. Get some lore shit now, don't you? You get a necklace with the symbol of Midas on it. And it glows as if it's some sort of calling necklace.
What do you mean by calling exactly? Because there's a couple different forms of calling things.
Calling is in you can summon him.
Oh. Weird. I don't know. Okay, I guess why not? Why not take it? Yeah, who knows?
Hey,
okay, I think it's time
lore shit. Lore shit.
Do it again. Do it again. One more time. One more time.
You know what? My the rock crusher voice in my head telling me to like do another one. I'm like, fucking. I just like slam my hand on the keyboard real quick, and I'm just like, all right, what's it gonna
I'm living vicariously through Harlow at this point.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just roll it? Because yeah, no, like I don't care what said. This one will be my last one.
What the fuck is? What the? Okay, go ahead.
All right, there goes Otto. By the way. Oh,
Goodbye.
there they are. 29.
Hold on, I need to see which version is it.
See, and I'm okay with just opening another one because, like, I just get more stuff. I just don't want to stay here for too long and, like, get fucked.
Dude,
Okay.
I could stay there forever and just go through the entire, like, 0 to 100.
I got this I got a bit confused with another one, and I was about to freak out, but it's okay. You get a bag of tricks.
Oh.
Tricks are for kids.
Apparently, you're a fucking goo goo gaga baby, so.
No.
Little piss boy.
Little baby.
But what actually do you mean by like a bag of tricks though? Like I'm actually.
It's called a bag of tricks. You can basically spawn different stuff with it. And everyone take a quick little poo poo break, a little pee pee poo poo break.
Little piss baby break.
A little piss baby break for a piss baby boy with your tricks are for kids bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what a bag of tricks is real quick, see what all I can get out of this, because I'm curious. Oh wait, no, there's multiple of them. Shit, Claire, what color is it? Claire, no, there's like 3 of them. These are some interesting things you can like. They're not like amazing, but they're like interesting.
What options are the colors?
Gray, rust colored, and tan. And basically you just pull out different animals out of it.
That's useful. Kind of funny.
Yeah, like especially seeing as I have like speak with animals and beast sense, that's not exactly like bad. Especially like I mean like with some of them, like for example, the gray bag having like you roll a D8 and you either pull out a weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a dire wolf, or a giant
elk. I mean, yeah, they all seem pretty fucking cool.
And then like the tan one, I know it has like a giant hyena and a tiger in it.
The giant weasel. See,
yeah, giant weasel too.
This is very useful in the terms of distraction and escape.
Exactly. See, like, so like if I just drop like a bear somewhere and it just is like, I'm gonna kill everything, like it's like pretty good distraction.
You gotta think outside the box for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Claire, by the way, what color is the bag? Because there's like 3 different colored bags of tricks.
Okay.
Tan, rust, or gray?
How can I forget? How nice am I feeling?
Roll a D3.
Well, I mean, like to be fair, they're all like pretty. Like I'd say like they're like all of them have good stuff in them. It's just like
I mean, roll a D6. 1, 2 is gray. 3, 4 is rust. 5, 6 is tan.
1.
Get a gray bag.
Yay! I'm gonna throw that on my items list. All right, now, I think we probably should get out of here.
Okay.
Opie, if we really need to, because I know you can do this too. If we really need to like move out of the way of people, we can probably Misty Step too.
Right. And Tiamat can just run.
Yeah, Tiamat's got herself. Right? I look down at Tiamat.
She gives a thumbs up.
She gives a thumbs up and starts booking it.
All right. Yeah, see, she's got stuff.
Holy shit, that cat has thumbs.
What the hell?
The hell? All right. So should we be like... I mean, we could probably try to be stealthy about it, too. Until, if we get
natural.
The whole... What? Island is on fire again. I'd be
Mhm.
surprised if anyone was still in here.
That's true. All right, let's just leave. I guess like I'm not being like stupid, but I'm still gonna just kind of like start proceeding towards the exit because I think we got in here. I'm assuming we know how to get out.
Yeah. I was like, oh, how do I get out of this place?
The same place you entered.
Nah.
Carrying
Crazy.
a watermelon-sized diamond.
I put it in my bag.
Once you get outside, you just see everything's burning.
Yeah.
Everything's burning, and I have the nice smell of ash in the air.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
I miss this.
I
in the
The
miss
sky,
smell
you
of
can see
burning flesh.
the silhouette of Rock Crusher holding a guard in his hand by the neck, throwing him around.
I think that
It's
was a
very badass.
5-yard with that guard. Hold up.
It's very badass.
I'm very impressed.
You're also
This is why we're
reminded that
terrorists.
you're also reminded that time Rock Crusher said he was going to destroy the world by accident.
We're getting
Yeah,
a glimpse of that right now.
Foreshadowing.
I'm like remembering the whole thing, and I'm like seeing Rock Crusher like flying in the air, like holding someone like above like a whole city just engulfed in flames. Just
Oh, looks Virtue's just like, I don't think he should be a leader.
Yeah.
After this, I
Good
don't
luck
think.
trying to tell him that.
Yeah, no shit.
I was hoping that perhaps if I convinced him to talk with Spine, maybe Spine could talk him out of it, but I don't know anymore.
I
You
was
say
telling
this,
Never talk.
but to about half of Hulta, this would make me arguably one of the most appealing leaders.
A dictator.
I prefer Benevolent God.
A
Okay.
terrorist.
Understood.
sorry, that's fun.
I mean, shit, the Iron Blades having a terrorist as a leader, that doesn't sound.
God forbid.
Okay,
Yep.
you guys are guilty by association.
But I'm just saying, like, we're not trying to become leaders.
We weren't even in the same area like as you. Like whenever you started doing this, I just want to point that out. Like
We're
Yeah, well,
bystanders now.
but when I tell the feds that you were,
What proof?
then I would simply ask the people that were scared. I don't know.
I mean,
I'd
technically, intimidation is the thing. Association by intimidation.
I'm rich, bitch. I can pay off witnesses.
Who has the diamond?
I got some gems.
You know who has a gem?
Hmm.
Arlo. Got a big one.
Yeah, Arlo has a gem.
It is true.
Okay.
So okay. Anyways,
Anyways.
do I find them? Like,
Yeah,
do I like go? I assume I did it.
You find them, and you see Ace sort of like looking down on his wrist on a watch that doesn't exist because you haven't gotten there yet. Okay, this is getting boring. Shall we leave now?
I'm down.
Please. I think any longer I have to stay in a straitjacket. I'm going.
Who wants to get Rock Crusher?
Ooh, I got it. Elena says as she runs out. She's like, Rock Crusher, get your big bum ass down here. We're leaving.
Oh, he's muted. He's too blinded by rage to stop.
Birchie like slowly walks out after Elena. They kind of
What
like pats her shoulder. I don't know if it's
Rock Crusher, get your ass down here. We're leaving.
Huh?
So kill as many more people that you want, and then let's go.
Every time he kills someone, like the smile on his face gets bigger.
Can Rock Crusher even smile?
He'll
He shows
try.
more of his teeth.
He'll attempt.
It's unnerving. Yeah. I assume I'll see you guys like sort of just waving your hands on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Avoiding, falling buildings as it's burning down.
on the ship.
He's in the sky. He's
You guys are on like a skyship, right? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you guys.
We got on the sky ship? When did we get
No,
on
we
the
didn't.
sky ship?
You didn't get on the
There
sky
you
ship.
go.
No, where are you guys?
We're still in the alleyway. We're supposed to be going through a well.
Yeah, looks to be you guys. I'm gonna sweep down, grab a random person, fly up towards the ship, drop them, and then get on the ship.
The ship?
Okay, am I going to the sky ship?
We
You're
are on the
going
ground
down.
outside an alley.
On the
Okay,
ground.
I will. Okay, I'm gonna go join those guys then. Disregard the dropping person.
Okay. One person's life is saved. It's the only survivor now.
Have a vendetta against us. Like I said, no survivors. God.
I'm the one that said that.
Do we ever see
Salt the,
like Rosetta like run out the lab, the actual Rosetta?
No.
What are we kind of looking
She
over? It's like, where is Rosetta? Doesn't you'd think she'd be
Surely
around
not.
here?
You're
Probably
forgetting they're really good at using good technology to override people, and that you can't override that. So she ran.
Fair enough. Okay, we pick our own
you know,
fights.
it's good to be back. You know.
We're just happy to be doing all this.
Back to being terrorists for other worlds.
Okay, first of all, they kidnapped us. This is entirely justified.
Put you
We're
under
not
going
arrest.
to argue.
terrorists. Would
And
they?
also, you can't. I just want to point out as well that if you were to try to make the argument like, oh, but they were all innocent, no, they all were going to watch us get killed.
I was not making any arguments.
I know. I was just
go
covering that
home.
argument before it was even made. I was just covering it.
Why don't we just get home already? It's past time. We got stuff to do. We still
Yes.
got other gifts to give.
I'll prestidigitation, I think it is. I can cool stuff. Yeah. I'll just cool everyone down. It's not actually going to help against being burnt by the fire, but it's going to make you feel a little better.
No rest for the wicked. Come on, let's go to the well.
Time to go home.
All right.
Yeah.
What do
take
you
point.
think, Elena? Should we just peruse through the city, or are we gonna actually take alleys?
I don't give a shit. I want to get the fuck out of here.
I don't know
be
who the
like,
fuck's gonna stop us. Who's alive?
That guy points to the one rock crusher didn't drop.
It's a random skinny ass man. You think he's gonna do something?
I cut him in half as I run past.
Oh,
Well,
never mind.
covered all of our bases.
Rock just did.
You see Ace walk over to the fountain. This fountain is their only way in and out because they've locked the whole continent down, blah, 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 blah. He looks into the fountain and you see his reflection, similarly to you all saw your own down in the cave. Remember that fun time? Ace's reflection is of a light blue tiefling. This tiefling is shorter than him and he has thick, long black hair. The whites of his eyes are black and he has glowing yellow pupils. And he has a matching ring to the one that Ace has. Ace touches the water with his right hand, the one that isn't cut off, and he pushes his hand into the water. And the water is pushed down, creating a whirlpool-like vortex. Keep your hands and feet inside the whirlpool as much as possible, and please enjoy your ride. Oh, and be careful. You will see reflections in the water, but remember that the reflections are the damaged truth. It may not be true, but it also might be as well.
Okay.
So 50-50. Sounds fine with me.
How long is this going to stay open? I gotta go say goodbye to someone.
As long as I'm here, it will stay open.
Could you stay for maybe 10 minutes?
10, sure. Why not?
Superman take off. Gonna head back up to the ship. Say goodbye to Daichi.
She says goodbye back. She whips a tear because you didn't get to hang out longer before committed terrorism again.
I am gonna go into my inventory. And I will hand her the what's it called? The diamond that looks like coal to anyone but me.
Right.
So she just thinks I'm handing her a piece of coal. Take good care of this. This is very valuable.
I shall call him Steve.
Steve the Diamond. Very well.
Diamond.
Yes, diamond. And I do another sort of backwards dive off the ship, and Freebird plays again.
Oh, Rock Crusher. You see Quasi running, yelling over to you.
As he's midway.
I just sort of fly back and be like, yeah, what? Dude, you kind of ruined my moment there. What?
Sorry. I forgot to say this before. Could you give this to Virtue? He hands you a letter.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure, dude. I'll put it in the bag.
Okay, you may continue now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Just before I go, was there anything in the diary that was kind of really sensitive, or am I allowed to keep the diary?
You'll figure out the info anyways. You're just gonna give it to Virtue, right? I don't care.
Probably not, but sure. Okay, I land back on the ship, okay, let's do this again. And then I dive off backwards, and Freebird plays as I sort of zip.
Bye, Rock Crusher!
See ya!
Flew probably just saw Rock Crusher try to the dive, stopped midway, and flew back onto the ship. And had to retake it.
And it's zip-ziving through the towers of flame. I wrap my rings around me a couple of times and do a corkscrew kind of thing. Some real Top Gun shit.
Right.
For someone who's complaining about his back from the past, he really knows how to just go.
Agile in the air, maybe.
He's a bard. It's part of his religion.
You think a couple of ton fighter jet is really good on the ground? In the air, that's where they excel.
I'm interested to see if he just nosedived and still. Well.
I sort of pull the wings out, do an air brake kind of thing, and just sort of drop into the water.
All right, after you all.
All right. Puppy.
Actually, scrap that. Before I go.
Oh God.
Before I go into the water, I'm going to stop and I'm just going to use my axe to carve fire starters were here into the marble of the main square.
With your fire, with your breath.
No, just with my axe. I'm gonna chip it into the ground.
Put a sign of a heart.
Yeah, I'll do a little heart with an arrow through it at the end.
You're fucking done now. Let's go.
Okay, now we can go.
I'll leave the signature to make sure
Right, after you all in.
Gotta make sure the terrorists were.
I didn't do terrorism this time.
Wow. Character development.
Yeah,
don't worry,
exactly.
I did enough terrorism for the both of us.
True.
I mean, hey, we learned. Cover our steps, no witnesses.
I'm pretty sure that's probably some witnesses.
I mean, if you killed the entire population.
In the portal.
Okay.
In the portal.
Just please shoving
go!
I already jumped in.
I mean, we could stay here a little longer. You know, I hear real estate's really free.
Holy fuck. Get in the goddamn whirlpool. Okay.
It could be a
Not that
good
different.
Before Virtue jumps in, the only thing I'd like to do, which I've been waiting this entire freaking time, is Virtue's gonna before hop again, look at the reflection and how you've said there is matching rings. Then I'm gonna look back at Ace and be like, is that why the ring was so important?
Just go into the portal.
Understood.
The Lord of the
Someone did not seem happy about that.
Okay, friends, as you're riding down this water slide, it's very
ready to see what I see.
It's very fun. Well, I'll say all of you do see the same things, so you don't have to explain it to each other. So you all see slight images of things as you are gliding through. These images are very faint and distorted with the rapid moving of the water in the whirlpool, but you can still see them. I'm about to go through a lot, so you better remember, because I'm not going to say it again. You see an
Virtue,
image of Otto lying dead on the floor with a giant wound in their stomach and a person holding a knife, but you can't tell who it is. All you can see is bluish skin. You see Spine and the burrowing blade scream through as someone holds a giant as it holds a giant wall of rock behind. But he loses control and is crushed by the rocks. You see Elizabeth sitting at her desk, ripping all of her hair out. You see Elena holding Rock Crusher's berserker great axe. You see the giant iron blade creature looming over someone, not in a threatening way, next to this dragonoid person, which you can't see fully, and it's definitely not Rock Crusher. You see Quinn hunched on the floor as he bursts into a giant bright light. The light turns into a figure shaped as a creature that you haven't seen before. You see Opie lying on the ground with a gash wound, holding her heart out to someone. You see Taco holding onto Harlow's dead corpse. You see Virtue holding a book. She doesn't have any of the scars on her face anymore. She's
Just a book.
happy,
What's a virtue?
even smiling, but the smile fades into sorrow. You see the three guardians. The creator has the palm of Hulta in her hands. Next to her are the letters Z, X, or X, S, and 5 blanks. The creator looks at all of you, steps forward, and is about to touch you, but before she does, you see the end of the whirlpool at your feet, and you're all launched out of the whirlpool onto the ground of the garden, the exact place that you were paralyzed in the first place. It is bright outside, all of the snow is melted, and the weather is warm.
Huh.
When you said it definitely wasn't Rock Crusher, was that being sarcastic, or was that...
That was serious.
Oh. Well, we gotta do something about that.
Being gutted is interesting to look at. Not the worst thing,
Perhaps
but
that is for the best.
Okay,
talking
no
to
one
you.
asked you. No one asked you, Bookworm.
anyways, what's
Let's
the
not
next place
forget.
we have to go?
Look, our relationship was just starting to get better, so while I would normally have a witty comeback, I'm not going to.
You know what? I appreciate that. I should be better
Hey, Rock,
myself.
at some point,
I'm
can me
sorry.
and you have a talk?
Sure. Are we
Alright,
also
then.
going to like maybe discuss a little bit what we all just saw, like the blue person standing over Virtue's corpse, or was it
That
Otto's corpse?
was
Someone's
those
I
corpse.
are
was
not
I got
me.
gutted by someone who has blue skin.
Yeah.
Well, for one, I'm
I'm
innocent. You know,
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
blue
not
people.
very surprising for you, Rock Crusher. You hear Elena saying from behind.
Well,
That is
considering the
I
damage.
can't type.
That
I
is
can't
your
type.
damage. What did I do
If
to
I-
you?
You not
Huh?
see what I just looked at. I feel like I have a bit of an excuse to be witty.
Yeah, fair enough.
You should just be like, that was really cool.
Whoa,
Rock,
that
after
was
what we all
amazing! You absolutely just massacred an entire civilization! Good for you, Rock Crusher! As she slow claps to you.
I'm still like a couple of hundred
was
thousand.
Elena told. I
virtues
forgot. Was Elena told of
well.
the vision?
No.
Okay,
Don't
so that
think.
probably.
Elena was
If Elena was
there.
told of the vision, then
Yeah,
that
she.
probably
I
means
have
she
no. I
was.
don't remember.
Elena was there when Virtue was explaining the whole thing to everyone.
Oh yeah, she was. And yeah, she knows
Oh,
about
so
this.
yeah, that does not help the fact of what she just saw. Ugh.
Virtue.
What? Why? That was not in character.
No, this is a character. This is me in character. Have
Okay.
you told your girlfriend how many people you've killed? Maybe.
Yes, I have.
And she still rides my ass about like a small little city burning.
It's
Rock
different when it's
Crusher.
over the course of 100 years. Then,
And
when it's over the course of 10 minutes.
I'm just more efficient.
Yeah, and I know more about about Virtue's case, and Virtue is in a completely different case scenario than you, what can I say?
Should we put this matter to rest? As everyone seems to have really high emotions running after we just got out of being executed.
What do
So
you
why don't
expect was gonna happen after seeing all of those fucking visions of shit? I'm surprised you're not absolutely roided over the fact that someone blue, which can I say there are 3 blue people in this little circle alone that could have
If it
killed
makes
you,
you feel
and
any
one that can
better,
turn into a blue person as well. So you're not safe from anyone, apparently.
no shit, Sherlock. And if it makes you feel any
Guys,
better, I've seen shit where your brother over here has had an axe in my back. So if I keep letting stuff like that get in the way of how I'm viewing people, then I may as well not be here anymore. But I'm
Maybe
not
it's
gonna let
giving
that
you a
bother me.
sign.
Well,
come on,
gee,
guys.
I don't
I'm not gonna
know.
focus on it because we're kind of busy. I've not changed how I see Harlow at all. Yeah, sure, Harlow could kill me and put an axe through my back at this exact moment, but right
Yeah,
now
I
is
could.
not the time to care. Right
Alright,
now we have more important things to worry about. This is a lot. Like, let's just calm down. Let's sit down, relax, do something for at least 5 minutes, and not go over just all this high energy, especially what just happened.
Virtue is gonna walk over to Elena and kind of like put their hands on Elena's shoulders. Just like, thank you for defending me, but let's just relax, okay?
Yeah, guys, there's no need to be blue about it.
Also,
Rock, not this time.
that person wasn't any of us, if that makes you feel any better.
I mean,
That we know of.
Rockcrusher, you better not get too excited, because I remember in those visions too, I was holding your axe. So I don't know what that means, but I'd be worried.
I
why
would rather
don't
not
why don't we
grab
go
this
get
axe.
I'm not. I'm a very generous person. I probably gave it to you.
why don't we go get something to eat, relax at least a little bit, and we'll think about something. We'll do our next steps as we still have a lot to do before this year, comes to an end.
All of us
Well,
are gone.
Harlow, Opie,
There's
could
no
I have my
snow.
things? I would love to change and not be walking around in a straitjacket.
I
Uh,
would
you,
also
Oh,
like my things too, please.
you guys
Right.
were all still in
uh,
prison
what
clothes.
what did you have? Like looking through things,
And
like trying to find it.
first, she's just gonna point out the things that are theirs.
Yeah, I was probably doing the
Oh,
same thing.
Just take.
that reminds me. Virtue, Quasi
Yes.
gave the letter. It's for you.
Oh, really? Why?
No,
Thank,
no, I'm lying to you. Yes, of
hand
course
me
it's
the
true.
letter.
There you go. I
Thank.
also, I also found his diary in prison.
Oh, did you not? Did he not want it back?
He said that we'd figure it out eventually. I kind of mentioned it briefly, but I wasn't really planning on giving it to him anyway, because I'm kind of like want to figure his stuff out.
You are very morally backwards. It's fine.
I prefer the term nosy.
All right. Well, good luck reading.
I was gonna say, do you want it?
Oh,
Well, he gave you a letter. I feel like the diary's probably more important to you than it is to me.
I mean, did he at least was he at least okay with you stealing his entire
He
diary?
didn't. He didn't seem pissed off. He just sort of seemed a bit nonchalant about it.
Did you ask him?
Yeah, I said, "Can I keep the diary?" He was like, "You'll figure it out." Because I kind of want to read it. He didn't like actively try and take it from me, so
Well,
I'm
do
taking
you
it.
want to read it first and hand it to me afterward?
Not really. I'm not sure how much information sort of weird space pirate is going to have information for me.
Absolutely
Well,
none.
fine. I'll take it. Might as well.
Okay, but you do have to sort of read it to all of us.
I will sum it up for you all. How about that?
That works for me.
Mm.
And also, how
Yeah,
long
it
have we been
works.
gone? It was snowing. There was snow here before we left, right?
Oh, yes, it was.
Don't we
Speaking
still
of
have to?
that,
Wait,
You
and
don't
now
seem
it's spring?
oh, you all in the garden of the palace hear from inside of the palace a few people talking. We hear, I promise we will do everything in our power to find them. Wow, they've been gone for almost 3 weeks, and now you're only drying now? I have been in confinement after becoming the queen. I am sorry I've been unable to help before. What's wrong,
Very
Spine? You look like you found something. You hear someone running. You hear a lot of people running. A lot is in 4. And you see Spine run out of the castle into the garden. Behind him are Taco and Sisu, and after that you see Luna as well.
Okay,
Hi.
guys, hero pose,
Hi.
hero pose, hero pose.
Also, I'm just before this. Rockrush, did you ever get pants back on?
I got all my stuff back. I'm back in my loincloth and
Yeah, I got my pants on.
Okay,
I got my
good.
outfit on.
I'm back in my like barbarian deer hides, bear fur, and I've got like a saber-toothed tiger skull on my shoulder. I think
He looks
How is the
cool.
tiger?
I'm back pimping. I'm balling.
Absolutely dripped out. God damn.
And I'm posing when everyone runs through the door.
Virtue looks embarrassed that they're in a straitjacket.
Harlow, you see Spine look at you in like true fear on his face, but it slowly calms down, and Taco looks equally shocked. Both of them run
Hi.
over to you all. Spine immediately grabs onto you, and Taco grabs onto Elena and pulls you all into a tight hug with a lot of force.
Family
I
love.
hug back very strong as well.
Where on Guardian's Earth have you two been? It has been almost 3 weeks of you missing.
God, time really does work
Okay.
differently there. We were gone for a few hours at best for us.
Ranking.
I'm not usually scared, but I couldn't sense you at all. None of the leaders knew where you were either.
Figured that happens when you're on Kane.
Yeah.
Oh my Guardians! Lorax, I'm so glad to see that you're alive! God, I thought you were gonna run away into the woods again, but like what? Getting captured? Fucking badass, am I right? Maybe you're not as much of a fucking pussy as I thought you used to be.
Rock Crusher's muted.
Yeah. That's how I'm
Rockrush
saying it
falls
all.
on his face.
No,
He's so in shock that he just freezes up. He's so in shock.
I was pissing, but I heard it. Thanks, I guess.
Hey, anything for you, buddy. Rock Crusher,
Oh,
you also
pal.
feel something slam into the back of your head and then fall onto the ground. And you see Breaker has flown into you.
Oh, shit, I forgot about this. Hey, Breaker.
Hello.
Hi.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say to you, dude. You're never been the most talkative. I appreciate your
Sorry.
companionship, though. Keep doing what you're doing, dude. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
I feel like Virtue's just watching all of the cuteness going on with their arms crossed, just like, aw.
You see Luna walk up to you. Glad you're all right, Virtue.
Oh, thank you. How did everything went before? Virtue looks down at their clothing. Stuff happened.
Little
Well, compared to what you've most likely gone through, not much. All I know is that in the last hours of my confinement, I heard a lot of vulgar language from Midas.
bitch.
Talking about,
P-O-Y.
she looks over to Brock Crusher, someone you know.
Skill issue.
Well,
Maybe tell him
so what's
not to try and imprison and execute us next time. If there is a next time.
Well, he wasn't the one to do it, but he definitely will be next.
Oh, well,
Good
lovely.
to know. Well, tell his followers to give it a rest.
I hate being guilty by association.
Have you ever fought a guardian before, Rock Crusher?
No?
He has an ego. He most likely will try.
Well, that'll be a
You
very
know,
fun day for you when it comes.
noted. Noted. Maybe if the people didn't try and execute us so much, it wouldn't happen.
Well, his followers are their own people. I assume he isn't always babysitting them.
Oh, no, he
Alright.
is, but sometimes they revolt and do their own little things.
I would remind Midas that his followers did start this. So,
You would think they'd give him like a warning, being like, "Hey, you should maybe learn your lesson after the first terrorist kind of came, burned everything. Maybe not bring them back."
no. After you imprisoned the person and they broke out and retaliated.
Yeah, if they break out, you gotta at least let them terrorize the city a little bit. They broke out, they
Exactly.
deserve a reward.
And then they broke out twice.
Then they
Ran in the face
deserve
of
2
police
rewards. I don't get the
population.
logic behind your argument.
I,
For
there were,
information, Luna, I did not partake in any of their terrorism.
I
Mostly
could have
Rock
assumed
Crusher.
so.
I
It
think me and
wasn't
Rich were
terror.
just guilty by omission.
I feel like
I
it
didn't
wasn't
do terrorism this
First
time.
time you did.
I don't
Shut
know.
up.
It was intended to spread terror, but it wasn't like malicious. It was more just sort of fuck around, find out kind of deal.
That
Nice.
sounds malicious for me.
How many people did you kill, do you think?
Oh, I wasn't counting, but I burned a lot of buildings.
I feel like he got
Nice.
most of the population.
True Dragonborn
A lot
way.
of a lot of flying axes, people.
Did you do the triple axle?
I did an ollie on like some dude's corpse.
Oof.
Pretty cool.
Damn. Hardcore, dude. Hardcore.
Like I flew in, sort of just at an angle, put my foot one to his chest, one to his face, and sort of slid along the floor on his body, and then cut his friend in half.
Beautiful.
It was real cool shit.
A tear of just thinking about the absolute gracefulness of that action. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you're jealous of him.
I was like
Of course I'm jealous. They got to burn down a whole town and then run away.
It was
Get away with it twice.
city act. It was good times, you know.
Well, but I'm going to go and find a place that we can possibly stay again, since I assume the one that we rented 3 weeks ago is no longer ours.
Probably not.
I'll go with you, Elena says as she's very quickly moving to your side and staying away from Rock Crusher.
It's been a while, hey?
Wonderful. All right. But she's just gonna throw on a cloak so they don't look like they just escaped to the insane asylum.
Do you still want your clothes?
No, I took them. Remember? We
Oh
took
yeah,
them.
you did.
You just, I don't think
I
Richard
just
She took everything but the
king.
clothes, actually.
That'd be funny.
Just
Just forget. I just forget. Be like, oh yeah, I forgot.
How could I forget?
Alright, so
But
see you all in a bit. Come on, Elena.
let's meet at the same place we did last time, the tavern thing.
I thought we met at a park.
I thought it was. Yeah, didn't we
You
get
did.
high and drunk at a park
Oh,
and
that's
I
the thing.
beat you in a drinking
That's
game?
fair. Your Majesty, sorry.
Which one?
Is Spotify the Queen of Hulta still here?
Yes.
They both look at you.
Both?
Well,
What do you
her
mean?
and Spine.
There's two royalty here.
Spine's just one of the leaders, right?
I mean, yeah. It
Yeah,
is a
but I
world
mean,
position. Whatever. I know what you're talking about. Keep going.
could you perhaps recommend any affordable lodging in the city?
You could stay here for free if you'd want.
We very much appreciate the offer, but being as we are, we feel like we would be a hindrance.
All right then, if you feel it's such. There are many of lodging areas. They are free if you just want to live in the woods, but if you want a place to stay, then there are cheap apartments down towards the bottom of the hill.
Any sort of tavern inn kind of deals.
Sadly, the only form of alcohol here are fine wines, and they are drank sparingly at dinners. This is a very proper town.
Really? Entire city?
Orchestra, I got
You
you.
have
Don't
a
worry.
whole other,
Yeah,
the whole rest of the
efficient.
continent, so.
God damn. Where's the nearest, like, roadside?
Over there, she just points down the hill.
The silence is
Yeah.
deafening.
Yeah, definitely quite a. Sorry,
Claire,
sorry,
we
I should
can't
have.
quite hear you if you're
We can't hear
talking.
you. We
Oh,
can't hear you at all. Okay, there we go.
oopsies. What did you want, sir?
Any sort of nearby roadside inns?
Well, I guess some down there. They lined that street.
Looking for the more sort of spit and sawder.
Follow me.
Really? I mean, you don't need to, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's fine.
Guys, if she sees us, if bar people see us with her, we'll probably get a discount. Stay close.
Maybe. He's like just holding everyone by like the shoulders, being like, "Stay close to me, make sure they know that we're with her."
Virtue and Elena dip already.
All right.
She just takes you to this tavern. Is tavern question mark, I should say, because it's sort of just a place that has booze, but in
Has
a
she got
fancy way.
Has she got guards with her?
No.
I think you're enough for a pressure.
No, okay. Do the guards of the city have like a specific armor type? Is it like a unique uniform?
Yes, it is very obvious to see these guards. They are
Okay.
mostly big, burly men, but there are some women, and they are dressed in heavy-duty armor with shields with the emblem of the Starblades on it.
Is it like a specific color? Like the
It's either a dark silver or a purple color.
I'm just gonna, whereas I am, I'm just gonna disguise self that kind of armor on top of me. And just take my axe out and walk next to Her Majesty in a marching step.
She looks at you and chuckles at herself a little bit and keeps walking.
And snarl at anyone that gets too close.
It's just a guard now, I guess.
Happy to help.
I would look odd if I decided to mimic that behavior. Just this little satyr. So
Tiamat starts making biscuits on my shoulder instead of the march.
Yeah, of course, of course. And she shows you a plethora of options. She just takes you to this street that has a bunch of different building types on it. Says, what you want is most likely in one of these buildings.
I don't know, dealer's choice. Which one do we think? Which one does Claire think would be the nicest for us?
I don't know.
Option number 2, then.
Okay. You head into option number 2. And you see that this tavern, I'm just going to keep calling it a tavern. It's very prim. You see that it's has marble floors, not on fire though,
Oh,
with a bar and a barkeeper, but it only has wine glasses and different forms of wine available. There are a few people in here, but all of them seem to be sitting and drinking their wine and reading like any elegant person would.
before we get there, then, I'm just gonna make way for Her Majesty. Kind of shout, make sure everyone hears it. Thaumaturgy if I have to. Just so everyone knows that the Queen is there.
Thank you, sir, but I must be on with my duties. I cannot hang around a tavern for too long.
No problem, Your Highness. And I'll do a sort of very fumbly salute. Making sure I hang around long enough for the people inside the bar to come out and see me. Dressed as I am, escorting the Queen.
You're very important.
He's milking it all 9 yards.
Exactly, that's the point. I'm milking it
This is
every
like
inch of
Rock
the way.
Crusher's like biggest thing.
He's like, I gotta make sure I can milk this so I can get a discount, a heavy discount.
Oh yeah.
Rock, you know I had like alcohol and stuff in my
You know, I was
bag,
gonna say,
yeah.
Auto, do you have alcohol?
Yeah, I produce alcohol. Like,
it is
name it,
not
it's
the
in
same.
here.
Okay. Drinking, it's not the same. Okay, you want the atmosphere, the vibe.
But I mean, you can come to one, but I can still give you like free shit instead of you paying.
Okay, that's also very inappropriate. Going into an establishment and then bringing your own booze. Highly inappropriate.
I mean, I don't think I can really stop myself from bringing my own booze. It's kind of part of the bag at this point.
I mean, yeah, I also have my own booze, but I'm not going to drink it in a public establishment. It's just uncouth. Get some manners.
Whatever. I don't care right now.
I'm going to keep the illusion of the armor on. Hold the door open for the party to enter.
Wow, so nice.
Mm-hmm.
You're too kind to these people.
He's so nice. Sometimes he's so nice.
Disregard, like, what, 10 minutes ago?
I was gonna say disregard like half an hour ago.
Yeah. Your angel or your devil.
Maybe both. You never know.
We'll go up to the bar. Barkeep, how do you?
Yes, sir.
4 glasses of your finest vintage.
Understood, sir. As he shakingly pours out 4 glasses. He takes out four wine glasses. They're pretty small. And says, what wine would you prefer, sir?
I'm a novice in certain things, and I'm sure you, as an expert, could direct myself to the best selection of wines. So, as such, I will leave it up to you, good sir, to choose, as I'm sure your selection will be most delectable.
All right. You see him sort of like look to himself as he's like, and he chooses this red wine and pours it into all four of the glasses.
Blended.
How nice.
Now I trust you will be billing the 2 Queen's Guard.
I need some identification for that, sir.
Bear with me a second. I can do this.
Yes,
actually.
Rock Crusher
That's part
for
of
an
it.
ID. I'm dying.
That's
Wait, I
part
Sorry,
of
think I
it.
that's
can help
so
Rock with
funny
this.
to
If I
me.
have the spell, I might be able to help Rock with this.
As part of prestidigitation, I can create a non-magical trinket or illusional image that fits in my hand and lasts until the end of my turn. So I will make a little ID that says Queen's Guard on it.
Do you know what the what the IDs look like? Or are you just gonna guess?
It'd be like a crest of the Queen,
Okay.
like an FBI, like on an FBI badge.
Okay.
Just show it to him for just a second and then put it away. So he
Yeah,
Well,
can't,
make
it-
sure it says Queen Guard. Make sure you can read Queen's Guard and just put it away as fast as you can.
I'm gonna hold it in my hand, and well, it lasts for 6 seconds. So I mean, I can hold it there for a good enough time for someone to get a look at it.
I haven't seen identification like that before, but sure.
yes.
It worked. All we hear from the slightly whispered, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, good sir. And
I'm a little proud of him. Don't worry.
for your patronage, this is a lovely establishment, and I'll hand him 5 gold pieces.
Thank you, sir.
It is no problem. Enjoy yourself.
Of course, Guardian save the Queen.
Guardian save the Queen.
What the fuck are you three dingle-dooklers gonna do now?
No, slightly drinking.
I
I know that.
I try to taste the wine to see if I like it. I don't, Harlow.
Harlow,
It's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult.
you're not used to like fine wines. You're really used to cheap booze and stuff you don't even know is actual booze.
Yeah,
So
like things that don't have names. This thing actually has like a name. It's like,
You
yeah.
take a sip, and you get. This is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, with blackcurrant and vanilla on the nose, supported by elegant structure and velvety tannin.
So
Serve
in short terms, you
moderation
fucking
and
hate it.
I'm literally reading off the back of a red wine bottle.
Yeah,
do
in
you have
short
beer?
terms, you hate it.
It's a little strong. It's 13.5%. Pretty strong wine.
We just see Harlow kind of like,
A little nosy.
I don't think I like it.
Otto, do you have beer?
Otto like opens the bag, and just kind of like turns it to Harlow, and whatever beer he's thinking of is just magically appeared in the bag.
He's
Wait,
like,
what?
a nice butter beer.
It's like right there, it like a materialates. You just there, grab it. So
All right. See, this is better. So I'm just
Harlow,
gonna start drinking on that.
Harlow, you hear a slight growl from next to you as you just see
oh
Opie
no,
giving you hard side eye.
That's why I didn't get strung out. I got a beer, okay?
She's
I'm
just
so
looking
happy
out for you.
Opie. I'm
Come on,
so happy
next round.
Opie isn't like paying attention to me whenever I do something like that. Otto like slowly closes the bag and just doesn't look at Opie.
Next round's on you guys. I paid for this one.
I mean, I wasn't really looking to drink. I mean, this cup's probably just fine enough for me.
Hey, sorry, give me a sec. My mom's trying to talk to me. Sorry.
Oh, mama's boy.
So we're all well, besides Harlow, we're all together, correct?
Virtue's gone too.
Okay. So I've been thinking. I remember how we kind of promised Quinn, the one from the flower and shit, that we might visit a cave.
I'm good now.
I ain't got the map on me, so I'm not fully sure where it is because Virtue has it.
We
But
said we were gonna visit a cave.
yeah, we promised that we would visit a type of cave, but I'm not sure if we can visit because I think we'd have to backtrack. So
I
I'm
mean, we can
thinking,
backtrack. I like a good cave.
but we still have other gifts to send.
That is true.
So I have a spell that can summon somebody. Where if they want to, I'd have to do certain things. But if they do it, that they can go see a place or give someone an object. So I'm thinking we either send that person to go give the rest of the gifts or what we think where the gifts should go, or we send the person to the cave and have them check it out.
I mean, I quite like just sort of sending someone to deal with shit.
So which one do you want them to deal with?
Dealer's choice.
I feel like it should be a group effort thing. Carla, what do you think? Have the person do the gifts, or at least a gift while we go check out the cave, or have the person check out the cave and we go deliver the gifts?
Oh no, okay. I retract my statement. We're checking out the cave.
So we're gonna let that person do the gifts. So which gift do we want?
Well, I mean, we need virtue.
Yeah, we definitely need virtue for this decision, but
They've got
general
the
idea.
list of gifts.
We're gonna have to find virtue.
I'm pretty sure all we have left is now, I think, Mountain and Iron Blade.
In which blade?
So which one do we not want to deal with is the question.
Well, yeah, that is the question.
I'm leaning. It's really up to y'all because both have bad history with them, from my understanding.
Well, we don't know shit about the witch blades.
Well, no, we think someone does.
Go look at me.
What?
Dude, we are all looking at you.
There's like a small creak as everyone's head turns. Somehow Virtue's like at the window because he was walking around. He's just like, why do I feel like there are people looking at me? Looks through the window, sees all of us looking at him.
Rock Russian's not quite sipping his wine. It's more of like a sort of gentle pour into his mouth as he sort of eyebrows you.
I think okay,
eyebrows.
So what I'm thinking is
Eye
that
ridge.
we won't do the witch. We'll do the witch blades ourselves. That's something we'll do ourselves. So we'll just boil it down to the iron blades or the mountain blades. Which one do we feel like it's not the best place for us? I'm leaning more toward the iron blades. I'm gonna be honest with you, Rock.
Okay, I'm also going to be honest with you. Fuck no.
So we're gonna have that. So we're not gonna have them do the iron blades.
I mean, shit, why do we have to have them do anything? We could just go quickly check out a cave and then get back on track.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I kind of like Rock Crusher's idea, just because like
Alright,
I
was
feel
thinking of
like
making our lives easier and not be on a time crunch.
well, I
Yeah,
also just
no,
figure that it's probably better for us to deliver the gifts like ourselves, not
yeah,
you know.
feels more personal, more
Yeah,
professional.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
we didn't
Because
really fully give the Shuro blades their gift.
yeah, well, that was a different thing. The Shuro Blade leader wasn't in,
Exactly.
Alright.
and they thanked
Well,
us profusely afterwards. And that guard, he really did his job well. Guy needs a raise.
Otto, stop poking holes in our logic, okay?
Let it be, huh?
now I know how Virtue feels. Anyways,
No comment.
so I
No
guess
comment.
no having
Because
someone help us out with the doing the stuff. So we'll just do it ourselves.
yeah, just do it ourselves.
Then
Now,
fuck all. Forget I said anything about it.
Now, where is this cave? Now, which
Virtue
fucking
has the map. I do not.
which channel is the map in? Because the information one is in like.
It's not on the map.
Yeah, it's not on the map.
No, I know
Virtue.
it is.
Okay,
That's why
where
we
is
need
it?
Virtue.
Well, I think we should wait for Virtue then.
How
Looks like
far
we're
is
gonna
it?
be.
I feel like I'm being hunted. Those are the
I mean,
stories
you don't know where the
Can I roll
virtue is.
No, because we went over this. We went over it together as on the map of where it would be. Can I roll a history check to see if Otto can remember this information of where it was? Because I remember distinctively we went through this on the map.
Okay, but where is the map in the chat in the Discord thing? Because the one
It
in
should be
information
in
is like
information.
the one in
Yeah, it's
information.
in information.
Yeah, I know, I see it, but it's in like fucking 240p.
Hell yeah.
I know there's another. There's the one that someone drew all
Oh,
the
it's right here.
directions
It's
on.
in environment.
Splendid.
This one is not marked up. This one I will pin because fuck it.
Yeah, I see the one. Where are we at the moment?
The one that you're looking for is in general.
Huh?
Right now you're in Auburn.
Auburn. Capital city of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That puts us pretty close to the mountain blades and the iron blades.
Sure does, doesn't it?
Now, where the fuck's this cave? I want to check a cave out. Like cave shit.
I don't know.
Can I roll whatever it is for see if I can recall the information?
Sure.
Yikes.
While you do that, by the way,
Natural
can I?
20! Holy shit! And I have a +0 too.
You know that it is somewhere in between Elktor and the Vouse.
Okay, it's between Elktor and what was the other one?
I remember. Right.
Vouse.
Vels. Elktor and Vels. So that means
Fuck is elk?
no, that's what I'm looking for. Elktor.
It's on the western coast. Northwest.
Oh, okay. I think I see it.
Yep, I see it. Elktor and where?
Vouse. It's right underneath Elktor.
Okay, yeah, we could make it there.
Alright, so we'll just head there.
And that means we're closer to the iron blades than we are the mountain blades afterwards.
Alright, so I guess we'll tell Virtue of the idea and see if Virtue's down, and then we'll continue on our way.
Let's.
Little
Shall
Virtue.
we?
Right.
What have you been up to?
I don't know. I texted you about that.
Oh yeah, you did. Forgot about that. So
Now off to find Virtue.
you and Elena rented a little house just to yourself because you're like, fuck it, I don't care. So now you rent a cheap little apartment for like 2 days, and you kind of just chilling in there. But then, Virtue, you feel a little tingle on your back that you're being summoned somehow.
A disturbance in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Virtue has completely cleaned up now from being looking like a mental asylum patient.
Yes.
What we
she's
can only
just
imagine is 2 days of sweaty sex.
Okay. You keep imagining what you want to.
I just like you.
Love you too.
You shouldn't have left it open and did.
She's just like, why do I feel like the group is looking for me?
Aren't they always?
True.
We're all just sitting around a table with our fingers on our temples, freezing really hard, trying to summon you.
Maybe it's the cleric in me. I guess the question is if I respond, and I try finding them too, seeing what trouble they've stirred up, or if I stay here.
With you.
Should I make sure they're not burning or killing somebody, or do I stay here out of trouble?
Just send a message. Send a message, dude. magic.
I was talking
Well.
to Elena, by the way, Claire.
I know. Oh, I know. I was just like, talk.
Okay.
Well, just know I think you've had a rough day. And I would be perfectly okay if you just stayed here and I massaged out all of your stress. You almost got executed today. That's a big deal.
Okay.
Resist the urge. Resist.
You know what? That sounds nice.
All right. One preem massage coming right up. We go back to the other three. You send out the call and you don't get a response.
I mean, at this point, might as well just relax. I'm too tired. I just want to go do something fun.
I mean, unless you want to put the virtue signal in the sky.
Oh my god. The virtue signal is setting something on fire. Let's not do that today.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said it, not me.
I mean,
More
we
is
could
just a set thing.
we could just set off and let them catch up.
So we just.
Yeah, I think I want to relax here for a bit.
I don't think I want to spend most of my time drinking, so. Is there anything Harlow or Rocky would like before I skedaddle with my bag?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the blessing lady.
Oh, god damn it.
I know, that's exactly what I thought.
Harlow, would you like anything
just
from my
remembered
alcoholic
I
bag
had
before
money.
I leave?
Actually, before that, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Harlow, you got any money
Do I have any money?
or anything of perhaps massive monetary value?"
I mean, I have money, and yeah, I have things of value. Why?
How much value?
You're not planning on robbing me, are you?
No, of course not. No, why would you say that? Of course, no.
I was like holding onto their coin
I've had
purse.
trust me, I've had a lot of experiences with people like, asking how much you got on you. It's kind of a red flag.
Is that a diamond in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
It's
Opie's
canonical
right
in my
there.
backpack, it's not in my pocket.
Opie's right there.
Opie, help me.
Lord Crusher, thank you so
Opie's
much for your questions, but I do need to talk to Harlow in private, so you can have fun at your blessings, and I'm sure that Harlow will come with you if he wishes to use his money. But I don't know
Harlow.
what you're getting at. That's something shiny.
Yeah. Well, what do you? Okay, Rock Crusher. What do you want to do, and I'll decide if I want to go do it or not.
When I go to back to the lady that gave us a bunch of cool blessings, but they cost money, and I got a bit of money. I ain't got a lot of money.
Maybe later. I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then maybe later. Okay.
Fine. Enjoy not being able to speak with animals, huh?
Have fun,
I can
Rock.
already do that.
We go back to the blessings lady. I'm gonna spend all my money again.
Oh boy!
Rock Crush is going to spend all his money.
Ah, welcome back, son. Don't think I forgot about you.
I think that would be hard too. I'm a very forgetful person.
Well, if you want to keep it going, then please, let's start at 50, like we left off.
50, really? 25, I think would be more appropriate,
What I remembered is that you got 5 gifts from me, which means it starts at 50.
Well, no return customer discount? I'm trying to haggle here.
You cannot haggle with an old lady like me.
Really? I got some like body parts if you want them for like magic stuff.
Your body parts are useless to me, son.
Really? Nothing? No, like there's nothing I could persuade you for a discount kind of thing.
If
Nothing.
you want to buy a curse, we start at 5.
How does the curse thing work?
Well, you can buy a curse for 5, give it to yourself just for that 5, or give it to someone else for double the price.
Okay, like, have you got like a list of curses?
Yes, I do.
May I see this list, please?
That takes the fun out of it, son. I can give you an example.
The fun of getting a curse? Are you serious? There's a fun part of being cursed?
If I give you a list, then it takes away the gamble. You gambled for a blessing,
What?
why not gamble for a curse?
It doesn't really, because I'm just seeing the list. I don't know which curse I'm gonna get.
Man is about to get kicked out the store.
I'm. Shut up, dude. Can I just see the list, please? I promise I'm gonna
No.
buy some. Oh, god damn it, you wench.
I will give you 10 items off that list if you want. But not
10.
the full
Oh,
one.
cool. Okay, fine. Cool, I'll take it.
We have many options, such as a thunderous voice narrates everything that you do.
That's kind of cool.
We have you're struck with blindness, but you can accurately identify objects through taste of the air up to 60 feet away.
Yeah. Interesting.
You become incapable of visually perceiving any living creature.
That's so cool.
You take on the appearance and smell of being undead.
Interesting.
Your weapons are twice as heavy. You have to prepare 2 actions to do 1 strike.
That fucking blows.
You must close through every door you walk through, even if there's a person behind them. If not, then you might hurt.
That's just a bit autistic.
All food becomes tasteless.
That really fucking sucks.
You get COVID.
And those are a few options that I offer.
Okay, you know what? Those kind of fucking suck. So I am gonna take a blessing.
For 50.
40? We don't make it 40?
What did I say about trying to haggle with an old lady?
I know, but come on, dude. I've spent a gold here.
You can spend more. I can smell it on you.
God damn, that's creepy. Fine, 50 gold. Here you go. God damn. Taking food out of my kid's mouth.
Roll.
87.
You can cast Levitate once a day. Take it or leave it.
Fine. Fine, I'll take it.
What about another one for 60?
Yeah, sure. 60.
Oh boy. Didn't think I'd be doing this.
I mean, what else am I going to spend my gold?
True. Hey, this is a different chart because you are using up all of the other ones. So there's some even better options than before.
94.
You can cast See Invisibility once a day.
Ooh.
Again.
For 70.
Yes, I'm familiar with how price progression grows.
I have a legal obligation to tell you every time you do so.
I appreciate that. That's good business practice. 22.
Oh goddamn.
That
When
sounds
you receive temporary hit points, you gain an extra 1d4
Oh God.
what, to hit points?
to your temporary hit points.
I am gonna be immortal. This is incredible. Thank you so much.
Another one for 80.
Give me a second.
Assessing how broke you are.
I have 76 gold. Would you take 76 and a silver raven icon?
Roll a persuasion check.
Damn, he really gonna be broke.
He's going.
19.
Done deal.
Splendid. Okay, give me a second. Just gotta remove that from my inventory.
No, flat broke.
And all of my gold. I am broke as broke can
Well,
be.
let's see if it was worth it. You still got one more. You got one more roll.
76.
Don't know if it was worth it. You can cast Create Food and Water once a day.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty useful.
Saves a night where you don't have to cook.
I'll say Rucker just creates dinner one night. He's just like,
Is that all for you, son?
Well, considering I am now as fuck, yes it is. But thank you for all the cool magic shit that I can now do. Give me like half an hour to add all of that stuff to my character.
That's what I like to hear. Have a good day, man.
You too, mystery spooky lady.
Okay. Now that that's over, does anyone else have anything they'd like to do?
I'm gonna say fucking. I'm gonna also go to the lady as well. May as well
Oh my
not be as broke as Rock Crusher, but
Oh boy. Where did you
Just
leave
outside,
off?
like, have you got 90 gold?
I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm like walking past Rock Crusher. Rock Crusher's like crying. He's like, "You got spare gold?" And I'm like, "No."
Spare gold? Spare
Just
gold?
start begging on the fucking street.
Sees
Gold.
Otto start walking in. Rock Crusher, why are you crying?
Welcome, lad. Shall we start
Any
at
more
50?
Yeah, we'll start at 50.
Splendid.
I like some people. A 90?
You can cast Pass Without a Trace once a day.
I can do that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Sounds really good. Put this in notes.
Another one for 60.
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. There we go. And another roll. Okay, a 44.
Well, this is a long one. As a bonus action, choose a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see. For 1 minute, if either of you try to touch each other, including melee attacks, they will instead be pushed back 5 feet once a day.
This is
I
actually
will just
really good.
copy and paste this to you.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm keeping that one. Just send that to me. That would be amazing. I think that's all I'll take. Thank you for the blessings. They are amazing as normal.
Glad I can help.
I'm pretty sure you must be really fucking rich.
Thanks to
Yo,
you and your friends, yes.
what she's doing still staying in the tent.
Does no one else come here to get the stuff from you?
Oh, you are not my only customers.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I said I figured you must be really rich. Anyways, have a good day.
You too.
As I leave, and then God, I'm lonely.
I'm so
Realize you have to-
lonely.
Fuck it.
Arlo,
I'm
you
gonna
have the
send
most people here that you could talk to.
No. I was saying that's like auto.
Yeah, because like think about it. You got Spine, Taco,
Yeah.
Opie, Elena, Ace. I
Which,
guess? Question mark.
by the way, once auto's done, I know what I want to go do.
I'll PM you
Going
what
to
I'm
the
planning
blessing
to
shop.
do.
Well, okay, I am, but not
Oh
right
my
away.
god.
I want to go do something else first.
Okay,
Because
what
I
do you wanna
feel
do?
okay.
Alright, tell me when the way's
I want to. Well, actually, I guess maybe Opie will know. I don't know. Opie, do you? Yeah, I'm not being very loud about this, but Opie, do you know like where I could see go sell a bit of a diamond or?
Here might not be the best place. You might want to do it in the mountain or burrowing blades, which they're used to gemstones, so they'd know the true value of it.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I'm going to the blessing shop.
Hell
I was
yeah.
gonna go sell a bit of diamond before, but maybe I'll just be able to be like, can I just use a little bit of the diamond and you can take that and
What,
and you
chip it
just give me
off? What the fuck, dude?
exactly. See, that's how diamonds work, right? Totally.
I mean, when you got magic, do that kind of shit.
Shall we start at 40?
Well, okay, yes, but I have something else. Because you said you do curses too, right?
Yes, I do, son.
You said you can put them on other people, right?
Yes, you can.
Is there any way you can choose the curse on someone else, or is that random too?
You can choose the person, but not the curse.
Dang. All right. Well, how much would 3 curses be to put on someone else?
3 curses for someone else would be 50.
How much for 2?
That would be 40.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Here, hold up. My mom brought me food. Give me a sec. All right. But that sounds all right. And Claire, I'm just curious. Have you figured out who I'm putting a curse on? Because I thought about it.
I mean, I have a few options in my head, but I have one that's kind of blaring out.
I want to put 2 curses on Coraline because
Oh yeah,
fuck,
there you go.
Okay,
fuck him, fuck
really
him.
ready for this.
Okay, roll 2 numbers, babes.
All right. There it is. D100 still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 96.
The player is cursed to look down at the ground. They can no longer make eye contact with others unless they are able to look down on them.
Why did that fit Corlin's personality?
It does too. It totally does. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
He
All right, and
must
the
look down
second,
on people or not at all.
the second number is that's actually funny. I got complete opposites. This one's 69.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm going to the wrong one. Okay.
You got 96 and 69.
A perpetually magical darkness surrounds the character for 25 feet. This is transmittable by touch.
I'll let them have fun with that. Okay,
Oh, whatever.
It'll be fun. Yeah, so they're just perpetually cursed to look down forever.
And it's dark.
And they're in darkness.
Wait, it's transmittable? Like he can give it to other people?
I guess.
I'm sure. See, I'm sure. Here's the funny thing: is I know if Corlin is still there, I know for a damn fact if they realize it's transmittable by touch, they're gonna put Corlin in a cell.
Oh.
You might have just put that man back into a fucking cage.
Hey! All I did was just return the favor.
Deserved. Fully.
Anyways, now I'll get and I also want a blessing.
Okay. Well, that one will be
So
40.
okay, so let me minus 80 for myself real quick. There we go.
As you do.
Yep. Figure I just do it all. Okay, that one, it's a 2.
Okay. You have proficiency with all gaming tools.
Oh yeah.
You're a gamer for real.
I'm a gamer, bro. Also, I wanted to know if you would be willing to not maybe money, but something else. Like, I mean, wait, no, I can't do that with a diamond. Never mind. That's all. I'm gonna leave.
Have a good
I just wanted
day.
one. I'm fine.
Now you're a hardcore gamer.
Yeah, and I kind of just gave Corlin a big old middle finger. Yeah. TQ.
Who would have thought this shop would be such a hit? God damn.
Watch us come back like a
Virtue?
year later.
What?
Virtue?
Yeah?
You want to take a shot? Take a spin?
At the shop?
Yeah, go broke at the shop.
I can try one.
Hell yeah.
Virtue just like
Just
the woman like
one?
appears in the house.
You're like, just one, please.
Just what? Probably whatever this monster of a group left.
10 gold, please.
Okay, I'll reduce that from my shit. Wait, do I? And I have to take it, right?
You can choose with 10.
Okay, you can choose with 10. Okay. Read that. And it's on 100, so let me roll. Here. The fuck it. Where's the hundreds on the D&D on it? Oh, there it is.
Nice. I saw it. Nice.
Two?
I really hope that means what I hope it means. I really hope.
You're proficient with all gaming tools.
Okay, I'll take it.
Wow.
God forbid if Harlow and Virtue ever get into like some kind of like play some kind of game.
There are some in here that were really good, and you just like skirt your head right past them.
I'll do one more just because I don't like
that. Really? 20 gold. That's how you get them, boys.
I'll just do one more, and that's it. Because I saw it. I'm like, okay, 7. Wow, I roll horribly.
You have a 20% chance to see through any illusion.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Bingo.
Okay. I'm happy with that.
Hold on, I gotta write this down. I have to write down the gaming tools.
Yeah, I need to write this down too.
You got
Where the fuck would I write that down?
proficiency in gamers tools. And 20% chance to see through any illusion. Last calls, friends. Last calls.
Yeah, no, not doing it anymore. I appear back in wherever the fuck I was before.
Actually, no, wait. I
Sure.
want to go back and do one curse. I want to do. Actually, no, I want to do 2 curses.
40 gold, friend.
I'm on it. And now I'm rolling. And these are going to the Rosetta. Fuck her.
Rosetta.
53.
Oh, this is a long one. Hold on. The cursed is compelled to repeat the last word of each sentence they say 3 times. Each time be a little bit softer than the last. If the curse remains active for more than 24 hours, then it is. The cursed is compelled to dramatically flick their hands open and closed with an echo.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. And the other one's 35.
So she's
Why'd they
forced
switch?
to echo her words, and all food and drink consumed immediately taste of rotten flesh, and a successful fortitude. What the fuck? And a successful con save, DC 15, can overcome this taste.
That's
Fortitude.
I think that Fortitude's from the 2nd edition of D&D.
We'll
Now,
look
see,
into
that's an
that.
old thing.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that's
whatever.
basically
It's con
classification.
now.
Yeah.
Rosetta has to echo her words, and all food tastes like shit.
No, it
Do I
tastes like
want to
rotten
do?
flesh.
My bad. Like,
Do I want to do one more just to fuck with her?
rotten flesh.
Hmm.
60, friend.
60?
50, sorry, wrong
Oh, I was about
number.
to say, like,
Wrong
oh.
number.
How much gold do I have left? I need my inventory. I have 280. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll do it. You said it was 50?
50.
Okay. So let's remove that 50. And let's do the last one. We got a 90. Please give me something good. I gotta see this.
The player's hands tense up and they are stuck in a fist until the curse is removed.
That's so wait, okay, I know I probably won't be able to know this, but me as the player, can it only be removed by what's that? Not remove curse, but there's another one, like depending on the curse itself. Like if the curse, I don't remember what the name is. I'll figure it out later.
A
I know that
remove
one thing
curse
is
can remove the curse, obviously.
yeah, but there's some curses can't need more than just remove curse. That's why that's what I was gonna ask. All right, I shall leave, and I PM'd you what I'm planning to do once I leave.
God, I love blessings. So fun.
Very much so.
It only takes me half an hour to add all of these fucking spells to my
Okay. Any last takers for doing anything in Auburn?
Nope, just trying to
Any
make a
Take a
new
nap.
friend.
people?
Take a nap.
Go to bed.
No, like a good nap sounds nice. Like,
You be tired.
I think we should get going towards
Garrett, stop napping.
Mysterious Cave.
The cave, you say?
The cave, I do say.
you do say the cave.
You say
Indeed,
the
I do.
cave.
Indeed, you do.
I'm not scared for how that will end at all.
Why
Anything
would you?
else? Last call. Nice.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
Okay.
No response means cave time.
Well, with all of that,
Don't say
we successfully end this finale part 2, and you have also successfully evaded the BBEG boss battle with Corlin that I had prepared. Congrats.
Oh my god.
Now Corlin can't look away from the ground.
Yeah. There's supposed to be a boss battle in that. Not gonna tell you where, though. You could probably guess it might be for real. But season 2.5 is officially conquered. Do you know what that means?
Oh no. We're gonna
Before,
have
like-
more pain.
Yep. Before, like, at least before Rock leaves, can I do that one-on-one to talk with you? That's all I wanted to do.
I'm just salty. It's early finish. And I've waited a month.
Well, if you do a quick one-on-one, then you would.
Oops.
Only then, you know, it wouldn't have ended early because you'll still be doing D&D until like 8:30, 8:40.
That's a fair point.
What did she mean by that?
Ari wants to have a one-on-one with you.
Interesting.
As in the two characters speak with each other.
Interesting.
That's
No,
what that
D&D.
means?
Interesting. Well,
Does that sound good with you?
Truly a mystery, whatever that means.
Rock, get your ass in the one-on-one.
I'll be back in a second.
I'm gonna go look at what Oogie said because I never really looked at
Get
it.
your ass in there.
I'm going for a piss. Grabbing a beer.
I'll just move you myself.
Damn.
Forgot I'm the owner.
Wait, does that mean I have to go too?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to. It's not, like, lore related, but if you want.
Just tell me what happens.
Alright. I'll literally just give you a rundown of what I'll be saying. I'll just PM it to you.
Good. Because I was going to do something very, very important. Because you know what we have to do? We have to update the fuckable ratings.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Don't think you'd escape it forever. Because now the NPC list is officially updated.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still surprised that I just like completely got out. Like
Yeah.
I still want to say that. Like I was really shocked whenever Claire was like, "Oh yeah, you're out in the alleyway." I was like, "What? Hold up!" Like I wasn't upset. I was just like, "Hold up, I got out."
Well, you're probably not gonna. Well, there's a reason why it's so easy to get out. Obviously,
I feel
didn't
like-
give enough of shit to figure it out.
I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that like the cells are really secure, but like outside the cells aren't as secure because the inside the cells are so secure.
Well, I mean,
I
I
just
was
don't
thinking
think
more
they
lore,
expect us.
but that is true.
Which made me realize, by the way, that like my idea I had like at the beginning of session whenever we were captured, it would have worked too. Because the original idea was I was gonna create an echo right outside the room while like the hatch was being opened to give us food and teleport out.
Well, didn't need to.
No.
That's funny.